It's my first time ever being arrested.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence.
That's a fact.
Ben, how's Utah?
Rushing Park Police Department, make yourself known.
Search warrant.
Stand up.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
This is Utah County. We do things differently down here.
I love you. I love you.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 unlawful traffic stops, a bogus vehicle search, and a bunch of false arrests, all because of some stolen Legos. This is all the dash cam and body cam footage regarding the reckless Ben Lego scandal.
I'm for sure to thumbs up prior.
J42 traffic. What's up, my man?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
My name's Officer Richardson with Merrickport Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't come to quickly stop at it.
I didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yeah, I do.
Appreciate you. Those boxing gloves?
Yeah, so we got like a purge mask. We got a bunch of camera equipment. We film YouTube videos. So.
Oh, dope, sweet.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need my registration, do you?
No. If you have insurance,
yeah.
And then just the driver's license. Yeah. Oh,
Shoot,
sorry. I
sorry.
just dropped that. He's got one in the car.
My insurance is on my phone. Is it cool if I pull
Yeah,
it
that's
up?
fine. Yeah. I'll just give you a minute
I'm
for
so
that,
sorry
okay?
that I didn't.
Oh, you're good.
Stop.
You're good. Yeah, you're 1084. You're 1084 with the dude in the back.
Alert, wanted person.
No, it's not.
I'm just getting verbal warning, no
Okay,
ticket
cool.
or anything.
I appreciate you.
Officer Tonga said you're involved in some other incident that he's got to talk to you about.
Interesting.
I-
Me?
No.
Sorry, what?
Isn't that Provo Canyon?
No.
We don't know what it's about.
Yeah, we don't know what it's about. He just said,
Is it okay if I film for like just my safety?
Yeah, we're filming too.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
You can film what you want.
You absolutely
Wait, what's
can
the
do
other
whatever you
incident?
want.
We have no idea. He's like around the corner, but he's like,
So-
he's gonna come talk with you.
With me?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh,
And then are you just camera dude?
yeah. Well, I have my own YouTube channel too, but
We're just collabing, yeah.
yeah, it's like so we're both gonna make our own version of the story, I guess. Like we're both have like different perspectives on things. So.
Sweet dude. Are you guys like you got a lot of subscribers? You starting out or what?
I just started out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
so
we
like
kinda- we
9,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we like.
Is this going on YouTube then?
Yeah.
like-
Shout out YouTube, dude.
Hey.
We sneak into cults and we like.
You heard of Scientology?
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We joined Scientology for like, I joined it for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's
long
freaky.
you were,
Why'd
but-
you do
yeah.
that, dude?
We joined one called the 12 Tribes, where they're gonna do like a suicide soon. So we like tried to stop the group suicide.
How are you getting into this crap?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I just Google
yeah.
People
cults
just-
near me
that's
and they
wild.
pop up
That's crazy.
and we just go join the cults and get secret footage of it and it's pretty cool.
That's wild.
Go for it.
Trying to think. What,
Crazy.
you ever heard of Pastafarians?
Oh yeah.
You have? Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Remember the spaghetti thing on their driver's
Yeah.
license?
Yeah.
Have you ever pulled someone over and there's a spaghetti cap on their
No, but I have a
driver's
homie.
We
who
know
literally
a guy.
Has, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he literally has on his driver's license.
Is your YouTube big?
Not really.
Like, I guess what's big? How many subscribers we talking?
A couple 100,000.
Couple 100,000. My boy's got
A couple 100,000? No,
Yeah.
that's a lot. Do you have a couple 100,000?
I only got
8,000.
9,000. I started like soon, like he's been doing it for like 8 years now. So
Oh wow. What's your YouTube?
Yeah, where's your card?
It's called Reckless Ben.
Reckless Ben? Okay.
yeah.
I started off doing slacklining.
Oh yeah.
So you got good balance.
And yeah, I would like
homie.
set it up in like cool places and stuff. And I do like the double backflips on it and stuff.
Yeah.
I do like crazy flips and stuff. Yeah, I just do a bunch of like extreme sports, and then that kind of turned into there's like the world's scariest haunted house. And it turns out it's like a cult, I guess.
McKinney
that
Manor?
person-
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, dude. I've gone down the YouTube rabbit hole on that one.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
that's-
I was the first person to ever complete it, and then we took. It turns out the guy has like a torture fetish, so we ended up stealing his company from him. And I was like, I'm
We
gonna
bought
run
the
it for
LLC and
yeah.
everything, yeah.
And so then we like shut him down, and that way he can't like torture people anymore. Because he was like false advertising. He's like, it's the scariest haunted house, but the haunted house doesn't exist. He just brings them in his backyard and tortures them, and like waterboards them and stuff. So.
And you were the first one to like get out.
Like,
Yeah, I went through it,
make
yeah.
a YouTube series on it and
I
everything.
was the first person to make it all the way through without quitting, and then I was like, wait, this thing sucks. Like, this is so. You just like waterboards you all day. Like, this is stupid. And so I was like, I'm gonna take over his business, and so I like found some like legal loophole to take it over.
Was it like a prize or something? Or?
You got $20,000 grand prize for the first
Yeah.
person that gets through.
Sorry, give me 1 minute.
That's wild.
What's up? So I guess somebody reported a trespass involving you two. So he's just gonna come over
both of
here.
us?
I guess, like I said,
Trespass in our car.
I have no clue.
Yeah, because we've just been driving around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had more
We've
info.
just been talking
but
in his
he-
car, just driving.
Mousetrap. We wanted to get a mousetrap. We went to Walmart to buy a mousetrap.
I just love that game. But he was just like, yeah, I just got to talk to him about this, and then he just needs to give you a trespass warning from some dude's house.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what dude or where or when or how. I don't know
But not
anything.
him, right? Just me?
I have no clue. I wish I had more info.
We don't know. Literally.
Unfortunately, in this job, it's like if you're a backing officer, you don't know anything. You just chill. So,
Crazy.
because it was just a traffic stop, and now it's
Yeah.
I guess we're hanging out for a second. So, I don't know. Do what you got to do, I guess. A couple 100,000, dude. So you're making like good money on YouTube then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's like,
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I am.
Do you collab with like big YouTubers?
Yeah. But I just spend it on. I don't spend it on myself. I just spend it all on YouTube videos. Like I just like hire people to go undercover. I spend all the money I make on YouTube just goes right back into YouTube.
How long have you been doing that?
Like 6 years maybe.
6 years?
I don't know,
How did you
2020
guys
was
meet?
I started during COVID.
I was his cameraman like a few years ago for like a haunted house video. And
Yeah, because we took over McKinney Manor since I was the legal owner. We're like, I'm gonna throw it the correct way. That's how I met him, and he was filming for it. Yeah.
Sick.
And then we actually gave away like all the money. So like all the money we make, we just throw back in. So like for that, like all the money we made with the McKinney Manor series, we just gave it to the winner of that. Because like the McKinney Manor, you're supposed to actually win $20,000. You didn't ever have the money, so I'm gonna pay it
The
forward
first
and
spend.
actually pay the person that wins.
So what's up with the previous owner then? Like, does he just chill
He
now?
got
Or?
felony charges and went to jail
For what?
for torturing people.
he abused his girlfriend too.
Yeah, I think they finally got him. He like choked out his girlfriend until she
Yeah.
passed out. That's what they got him for. He almost killed her. It was
Sucks to
crazy.
suck,
They got him
I
for,
guess.
Like a murder attempt or something.
Jeez,
Um,
that escalated.
but he did some. He was
Yeah.
a bad guy. He did some like he was doing some bad stuff. Yeah, he was like convincing people to come to his. He'd be like, oh, you're just gonna be an actor for my haunted house, and he ended up just torturing them. Like, I want to leave, and he's like, you can't leave. Like, you signed a contract, and he like traps them there, and like it was like false imprisonment, I think. He's
And
like,
this-
charged.
This prompted you to want to do this?
Well, I wanted to take him down, I guess. I was like, this guy's sucks. Because, like,
Right.
2 people were showing up to his house every day, every week, every Saturday. And it's been happening for the last, like, 10 years or something. So I was like, I want to put him in this.
That's cool. That's wild. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, look at McKinney Manor.
You guys
on
play
YouTube.
Arc Raiders?
What?
You guys play Arc Raiders?
No, what's that?
Oh my gosh.
Do you guys game at all?
You're
No.
YouTubers that don't game?
Because we do crazy
No,
shit, dude.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair. That's
We
fair.
just do, yeah.
It's like journalism. Like, if you look up Reckless Ben McKinney Manor, you can go down a whole rabbit hole on it. It's crazy, but yeah, we took him down.
Nice.
What's up with you sitting in the back?
We're filming, so the camera could like go back to the, you know?
If I sit there, then it's not right. So we talk to each other.
Yeah.
So you both filming or just you?
Yeah, we both film.
Like right now, you're both filming?
No,
just
no.
you.
Oh,
like
just
camera.
just this camera. We're
Okay.
both doing our own variations
This
of
is
the
my
video.
camera. This camera's just nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Camera's off.
cool. So you're gonna get all the police content. He's gonna get none.
I mean, this is probably
That's
not-
fine with me, honestly.
We thought you guys might be like not cool and like trying to yell at us. I don't know, just in case You never
Just
know,
for the
like,
safety, I wanted the camera.
No, dude, I see the videos where the cops are like, they walk up and they're all pissed off.
Yeah,
You guys are too
yeah.
cool.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, I don't care if I end up on YouTube and like, I mean, I don't care if
You're just gonna look good.
I don't care if I'm on YouTube, but like you see those videos of the cops that walk up and they're just a-holes.
Yeah,
And they go
yeah,
viral
yeah.
for being an a-hole.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's my worst fear, dude. I think about that a lot.
Well, thank you for being nice then.
Yeah, dude. I mean, people video us
No,
on
it
track.
sucks for us because now we don't get content.
People video us on track stops all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with like the ICE stuff going around.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
arrest some like felon that happens to be a person of color, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're deporting him." We're like, "No, like he just raped somebody." But
That's
Oh,
crazy.
no.
anyway, here's Officer Tonga.
Hello, guys. I'm Officer Tonga.
How's it going? Tyler?
Bones. I do
Bones?
bones. So who's Ben?
That's me.
Ben. How's Utah?
It's good.
You like it? So here's the thing, right? Is that he called in because people were filming his property. He got a package delivered today, right? And I already spoke to somebody else. He was filming him. I have the footage. I have the text messages, right? Let's let civil problems remain civil, right? And let it just stay in court, okay? So at this point, do you guys have your IDs on you?
I got drivers in my.
He's got my driver's license,
Yeah,
right?
I got.
Yeah, he'll get it back to you
I
once we're
got
done
his.
here. You don't have your ID on you?
I'll take his house. He lives like right on the corner though.
Okay. The two females that are involved. So, do you have their information? So, because the thing is that everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay. Yeah, we just barely met those people today.
Okay. Do you have their contact information?
He's 1084 with them.
You weren't in contact with them by text or anything?
They're
Yeah, they
YouTubers.
just showed up.
They're cool. Yeah, they're chill.
Renting out an Airbnb.
Not causing any issues.
We just barely met them. Like, when they were walking down the street.
Well, I stopped him for stop sign violation.
Yeah.
Is that he's got a family, he's got kids. We don't need to be involving people's families in civil matters with businesses and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, money's just money, and we don't want somebody getting hurt. We don't want you guys getting hurt. We don't want him getting hurt. We don't want something turning stupid, right?
So is this just in relation to, obviously you guys said you do like the journalism stuff, is it just the same type of deal?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
also, so that guy, he stole $100,000 from this guy, and we won in court. So we're just here to collect the money, I guess.
So that it doesn't work like that,
How
right?
does it work then?
So it's all in court.
Yeah, but
But
he
we
didn't
won-
show up
we-
to
we
court.
won to court,
It's
yeah.
a state. It's in Oregon.
So that would come to us, and then
it would go through like the,
law enforcement and all those avenues, and it would go through civil claims court. So
We
like,
already went to civil, and we won in the
so,
court.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I understand that. So again, usually how that usually works is you guys are not going to be the ones to collect it, right? You're not going to go to his house and collect
So
it.
who
It'll be
collects
done through the court somehow. So if he did that, you guys need to work all that out through the courts.
going
honestly,
and trying to press somebody for money, that doesn't turn out well.
Well, we weren't going
We're
to
just-
press
we're-
him.
we're-
We
we're
were
gonna
just going
press him.
to
We're just
ask
saying,
him,
hey,
like,
like,
hey,
hey,
like,
like,
why
How
haven't we?
should we figure this out? Also, he has a warrant out for his arrest in 2 weeks, and so if we don't collect the money in the next 2 weeks, he's gonna get arrested. I think it's like 20 years in jail or something because he stole a bunch of money. And so
Like
we just wanna collect the money
$200,000
before
worth.
this is all from Oregon, right?
From Oregon, yeah,
and the
yeah.
person who we
where he
stole
did it.
from is dying of cancer.
Is it an expeditable warrant?
So he's gonna die. Like our good friend's gonna die if we don't get the money.
So, you want to just walk me through, just walk me through you guys' plan? Because coming here to try to collect $100,000,
200,000.
$200,000, it sounds crazy.
Well, it's a $100,000 lawsuit that we won.
Your phone's falling.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I get that. I'm
Yeah,
just
in
trying
the
to
state of
get.
Oregon.
I'm just trying to get an idea of.
So he runs a Lego store, and this old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set. He spent his whole life doing it, and he said he teamed up with the Lego store and said, "Hey, can you guys help me sell my Legos?" And that guy was the owner of the store. He said, "Yeah, for sure." He took all the Legos and didn't pay him anything. And now the man's dying of cancer. You know, that's why he's trying to sell the Legos. He's trying to pay for his cancer treatment.
Yeah.
And like chemo and stuff. Money, I guess, and now they have no money to pay for cancer and stuff. So we're like, okay, we'll take him to court. We took him to court. We won, and then he shut down his Lego store to avoid paying us. So we're like, well, I guess we'll just go to his house and just politely ask. Like, the plan. If you asked what the game plan was, I was literally just gonna be like, hey. I think it's kind of a stupid move to shut down the store to avoid paying us.
You say politely, but starting off by dropping off a box with rubber ducks in it, that doesn't go over well.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't. That wasn't me, but.
Okay. Well, it probably stemmed from. You said you run a YouTube, right?
Yeah.
With a lot of followers.
We haven't posted anything about this though.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So my plan was just to walk up, just politely, and be like, hey. We won in court. I know you're trying to avoid paying us because you shut down the store. Like, I was just at the store, I think, like 3 days ago, and we looked in, we saw the Lego set still in the store. We're like, can you just open up the store for us so we can just get the Legos back so we can pay for his chemo? That was our plan.
Okay.
Like, we already won in court. You're going to get arrested in 2 weeks. Like, if you just open the store for us, you don't have to get arrested. Like, I don't want you to get arrested. You don't want to get arrested. I definitely don't want you to get arrested because if you're arrested, you can't pay the family back, and then he dies. So it's like,
but at the end of the day, you can't force anybody to do anything.
Yeah, but we're gonna force him. We're gonna politely ask.
No,
him.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, showing up here, even if he's not showing up to court and everything like that, highly likely he's probably not gonna be willing to play ball.
Be very careful. You guys obviously aren't being in trouble today. You're not getting charged or anything like that. It's all civil, right? But you got to be careful, right? So again. That needs to be handled through the courts, right? And if there's a warrant, there's a warrant. Call us. We'll do whatever we need to do with the warrant. If it's extraditable and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, we just like wanted to because we thought we might be doing him a favor by saying, like,
so again, right? I understand what we're doing. I understand we want views. You guys have been super cool with us. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't think you guys are being 100% truthful with what's going on, but we're not going to push it because it is what it is. And again, you guys are doing whatever you're doing. I would just be careful. And then, like he said, you're trespassed from that house, okay, the property. You can film from the sidewalk wherever is public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure. But if you want to look us up, you can look up Reckless Bet.
Yeah,
and see how
I'm sure we will, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not criticizing your character or anything like that. I'm going off of what information we have today
for sure. Yeah,
from both you and whoever this dude is.
What did he say?
I didn't talk to him.
What did? Yeah.
So he just outlined basically the exact same situation, that there's a current lawsuit, and that
the lawsuit's over. Like,
well, regardless, he outlined the lawsuit and everything like that, and so that's what we were investigating is trespass, is because he was alluding to that maybe the females may have walked onto his property, and
They
you
were
guys
on the
don't.
sidewalk as far as we could see.
Right, and so that was the thing, is that I was just trying to make contact with everybody and just notify everybody of trespass, and then have you guys on your way.
We were just hoping we could like reach an agreement where he pays the family, and that way he doesn't have to go to jail, you know? Because then we'd be like, hey, we'll call the
And that's respectable.
That's that was genuinely our plan.
Yeah, but like I said, if they're not willing to show up to court, they're more than likely not willing to play ball with whoever is on the opposite end of that lawsuit.
But I think before it was just, oh, you have to pay this money. Now it's like he's going to go to jail for 20 years. So it's like, I think that might be more incentive for him to work with. I don't know.
Yeah. So
that's what we were hoping, at least. I'm just trying to tell you what our thought process.
No, absolutely, and getting your side of the story. And so that's just where we're at today. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Okay, so no going onto his property.
Right.
I guess I could call, but he doesn't answer my calls anymore. So if you were in our shoes, what would you do? I guess
I would leave it. Well,
$200,000 though.
So
is like
that's
crazy.
the thing, is that with the
Our friend,
situation,
he dies if he doesn't get paid.
and knowing him and just everything involved.
You would just let your friend's dad die?
So it sucks. Yeah, it's a situation, and that's just what it is. And leaving it up to the courts and law enforcement and just smarter people than me in the courtroom, leave it up to them.
Yeah, and they said we won.
And again, these things take time, and
the dad's gonna die of cancer soon.
yeah, and that is really terrible to hear.
Yeah.
But I genuinely would just leave it. So, any other questions for me?
You can't do anything to help then, as far as this goes?
It's all civil.
We could. Okay.
So it's all civil. All has to be handled in court. I can't force him to to give money, that's not my job. I'm all criminal end,
Right,
and
but
that
property theft of over 100,000 is a criminal offense.
all happened in Oregon.
It all happened in Oregon,
And they're
but-
going to arrest him soon for that, but that doesn't get us paid back the money. You know, it's like that just gets him arrested, which is going to happen. But we already dealt with all this stuff. Yeah.
So you guys are free to go.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys being cool and cooperative.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
yeah. And I'm Reckless Ben. If you want to like look me up and want to contact me somehow.
I got your contact information from the other
You
individual.
got my ID information and stuff.
ID information. So okay, sweet.
Sweet.
Have a good one, guys.
Are we good?
Yeah.
How's it going, sir? You can sit on down here for me, perfect.
Sir.
You got any form of ID on you?
No, on me. Well, I have my phone ID.
What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harbor Second Ward.
What's the relation?
There's just been some like audio going around like there's been an audio going around with the young men group. If you want, I can play it for you.
Can you say that again slowly? There's a what?
There's an audio going around through our young men's group.
Yeah.
Brother Johnson taking advantage of some people.
Like how so?
So this guy donates his life savings in Legos to Bricks and Minifigs. It's like a resale store.
Okay.
I was just coming to discuss that with them. And then on the Ring doorbell, he said he'd be out in a minute, so I've just been waiting for him.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Yeah, I can show you.
I'll be right in, okay?
Check him for cameras and guns.
Okay.
Check him. He's got cameras.
I
gun.
don't.
Okay. I'll be right in there, okay?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but what's that for exactly?
So his name's Ben Schneider. He was just confronting the guy because he had a video clip sent to him from inside the store, Bricks and Minifigs. Basically, they're trying to like shut down the store so they can keep the profit from this investment they made of like the minifigs. I think it's around $200,000. And then Ben called him and he's like, I don't agree with what you're doing. Are you really gonna pursue this? And then that's the clip. He goes, no, I'm not screwing you guys over or whatever. I swear on everything. I swear on God. And obviously he hasn't done anything to, help that in any way.
Okay. Do you have that ID on you?
It's on my phone. Does that work?
Sure.
The mobile ID?
Yeah, that's right. And what was your plan exactly?
I was just gonna ask him, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. And if not, I was gonna confront his bishop about it.
Okay. Okay. And then, so have you been drinking at all today?
Yes, sir.
Because I smell a little bit off your breath. So.
No, I have not drank this.
At all?
I don't drink, sir.
So what am I smelling then? Okay. Alright. You're gonna hang out with this officer then, okay? I'm gonna see what his name is. You said his name is Ben? Or who's this guy?
Brother Johnson.
Okay. I'm gonna find out what's going on with him. Just hang out with him, okay?
Officer Brown. Nice to meet you.
Can we come inside? That way.
I'm sick. I'm sick. Real sick. Of fever. You probably don't want to come in.
Well, I'll ask you guys to step out towards the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I don't want to get you sick.
You're good.
I've had the
no, close it on
bad
you.
chills all day.
Alright, so what's going on?
So, he is a fan of Reckless Ben, this YouTuber that is attacking us. So, we owned a franchise in Oregon.
Okay.
So we took over. So the first franchisee's name was Crystal Law.
You know, these people over here?
That's Brother Johnson.
And what is that?
So I have a YouTuber. He's coming to town. He hit me up. He's like, hey, like this guy in Salt Lake. This guy owns a bunch of value in minifigures, like Legos. He has $200,000 worth, like his life savings at this store, and he's trying to shut it down basically just to take that money away from him. And so I was just coming here to ask him about it. I ring the doorbell. He told me I'll be out in a minute. Waited. I haven't been aggressive or anything, and then you guys showed up. Basically, where I'm at from there.
So it's he's shutting down somebody that you know's business, or some kind of.
So I'm not filled in on the whole story, but basically this guy has 200 grand worth of Lego sets, and he's trying to take advantage of that by shutting down the store instead of paying the guy back for it. And so I was just here to confront him because there's an audio clip going around of him saying I swear on everything, like I'm not trying to do that. And then he hasn't followed his word, and so I just came here to ask him a question or two about it. And he said, yeah, like I'll be out in a second. I didn't answer him.
Gotcha.
So they have said they're not going to sue us in court. They're going to let the eye of the public be the determining factor. And so they have attacked us. They went to corporate headquarters today. Provo has a case against them. They went to my partner's house. They went to my sister's house. And if another one of these guys comes up, I'm not going to play nice. This is the end. This is the last time somebody steps foot on my property. I don't care if it's another kid. It ends. You better let him know to not ever come back here any way, shape, or form. Don't have Ben or Reckless Ben come, because I'm ending it. I'm done with them. I'm not playing games. I do not want them here threatening my family and any of this crap.
Did he threaten you?
No, no.
Oh.
But yesterday, they pretended to be a police office, or I mean a post office, and they delivered a fake package.
Do you have that video by chance?
Well, no. This wasn't charged. But they did the same thing to my partner's house yesterday. I'm not playing right with these guys anymore. So this kid came yesterday. So what is this kid? What is this kid's involvement? Why does he want to come talk to me?
Well, he said that he was with Ben earlier and asked as a mediator to come talk to you.
Yeah, no. Ben sent him to come harass me. This kid.
Who's this? That's Ben?
No, this kid pretended to deliver this package yesterday. Then he's like, "Here, sign this." He had me sign his phone, so I just went like that. They've frauded agreements in Oregon, so they forged our manager's signature. So I know they're going to take that signature and put it on some fake document.
This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me and you for my buddies? Any chance? If not, it's okay.
We can take a picture, later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's a real package?
It's not a real package. It has rubber chickens in it. It's got a fake USPS postal thing on it. The American Fork Police said yesterday we got to take it to the post office and they'll prosecute him. Okay. The post office will, because it's a federal crime.
Yeah, it is. And then, do you have any video for today that you would like to show me of this guy?
I want his name.
Yeah, no, I am sorry to waste all his time though. He told me he was coming out, and then I saw the cops call him. I'm like, oh, well, guess he's not coming out to talk to me.
It's trying.
Talk to me real quick. I'm gonna secure things out.
You what?
Are you home right now?
What do you need? What's up, man?
Hey, sorry to bug you. Is Brother Johnson around?
Yeah, this is C.
Any chance I could speak to you real quick?
About what?
I'm just from the Second Harbor Ward. I just heard some things going around. I was just wondering if I could come talk to you real quick. I'm gonna secure things up.
You what?
Yeah, if he would have told me to leave, I would have left, but he told me he was coming out, so I just waited for him.
What do you need to talk to me about?
I'm just on the second harbor word. I just had some videos coming around. I was wondering if we could talk about it real quick. Just trying to clear things up for Bishop Roberts.
Bishop Roberts is a bishop of the first ward, and we don't have a second ward. And it would be the harbor first ward, harbor second ward. I knew right then he was part of Ben, so that's when I called you guys. And then I was on the phone with dispatch the whole time, and he was opening this door, peeking in the windows, knocking and pounding on the door the whole time until you got here. Ben is probably somewhere right around here. He went to corporate headquarters and got trespassed for the second time from there.
Where's corporate headquarters in American Fort Thompson?
So this is when I was just on with
dispatch.
Hello? Brother Johnson.
He thinks if he dresses in a white shirt and tie, that...
Have you seen him in church before?
No, he doesn't. No. Get his driver's license if he has one. He doesn't live around here. I'm on the High Council, and so I don't know how they found Bishop Roberts.
On everything.
You know what I mean?
Is there a time that would work better for y'all? Can I swing by another time? I'm not trying to be pushy or anything. I'm just trying to get y'all side of the story, but if that's to come down to it, I can just go discuss it with Bishop Roberts. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but...
He doesn't try to open that window.
I couldn't tell. He opened this one. I don't know what he was doing. I was on with dispatch, just watching him on the thing. I thought he was trying to open the door. It looked like it.
No, I opened the screen door to knock.
He's there for at least 10 minutes then before I show up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he was there a long time.
624.
You can't see the red door on the camera, but you can see him opening this one.
If you want to skim through it and see if that's a thing that you could find, and I'll take a photo of it, I'm going to just go talk to him, so just chill out, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, boss. So you're there for about 10 minutes on ring camera, kind of asking for him and all that kind of stuff after he's saying he doesn't want to answer you and stuff like that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't hear with the audio coming out. I thought he said he was coming.
Okay. So he has asked you to be trespassed. So I'm going to check your file, check your ID and make sure it's valid and all that stuff. Then we'll go from there. So what ward are you from?
Technically, I'm from the Crystal Heights first ward. It's in Salt Lake.
You're asking questions about a whole other ward from a whole different city, from a whole different individual, about a whole different bishop.
Well, because he said he swore on God and he swore on everything he has that he wasn't trying to take advantage of this person, I said, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to clear it up with you, just so I don't have to go to Bishop Roberts.
So where's Ben at?
He's at a church somewhere around here.
Just waiting for you.
Yeah.
You said you haven't had a drink today at all? You never drink? Never had a drink in your life? The reason I asked is I smell it. Wearing certain cologne or something?
I mean, I'm wearing Versace. I cooked up like a skirt steak earlier. Could have been seasoning.
Gotcha. Would you blow into a PBT to make sure there's nothing in your system then? No? Okay. I have a hard time believing you, dude. To be honest with you. So who's second Harbor Ward?
It's one of them.
That you think?
Well, I just know he's in first Harbor Ward.
Okay. Alright, stand by with him. I'll be back. Make sure you stay off your phone.
He wants you to stay off your phone. I'm not the case officer, so...
By the way, just to make sure, trespass isn't a charge, right? Only if I come back after the trespass.
Depends if he was asking you to leave and you were refusing to leave, but it can also be you've been trespassed. Then did you
I
come
mean,
back?
I sat there and knocked for like 5 minutes. He said something on the ring. He didn't seem aggressive. I thought he said he was coming. Maybe he said he wasn't coming, but
Yeah, I mean, that'll be what this officer determines that what he feels is what actually happened or went down. So
yeah.
Which car is that?
No idea.
They're gonna leave. I started taking pictures of them. Is that you?
What's your friend's last name? Ben.
Ben Schneider.
Ben Schneider. Okay. So he sent you today, correct? Asked you to be a third-party liaison with him. So he was trespassed from this residence yesterday. He was using you, third party, to console. That's ending you up in the same trouble that he's in.
I was unaware. I didn't know he was trespassing.
Probably not best to be a tool for someone else.
Yeah, no, I get it. I really didn't know what I was.
Go ahead, continue.
I really didn't know like what I was getting into. He's a YouTuber. I've been following for a while. Slid up on Instagram, said, "Hey, I'm coming to Salt Lake." I just slid up. I said, "I'm a local," and he's like, "Cool. Are you free the week of March 9th?" And he texted me earlier, and I just came down here.
Well, this isn't Salt Lake County, this is Utah County. We do things differently down here. So if I wanted to, I could push things. But I understand you're being used by someone you don't know. He wants you trespassed from the property, which means you cannot return. If you do, you will be arrested for criminal trespassing and booked into the Utah County Jail. Does that make sense?
I understand.
I don't think you want a record. What's your current address in Salt Lake? Okay. Just so you know, not from here, not from Utah, but I know what alcohol smells like. So, whatever you're playing at, probably best to knock it off. Does that make sense too? Okay. He's hiding in a church, hiding down the street, wherever he's at. Go ahead and go find him, but you're not allowed to return to this property. If you do, I will arrest you.
Yes, sir.
You're free to go. Alright, Josh, right?
Yeah.
So, I want you to know I can't really do too much since he's not the party that was trespassed yesterday.
Correct.
But hopefully that kind of rings in a bell for him. He's saying he just slid up on Ben's YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, he's taking pictures.
Of what?
Just, he's trying to be cool.
Well, he could be cool all you want, but if he comes back, he's going to jail. So, I don't take it personal.
No, it's not
Just
personal. I understand.
rub it off,
yeah.
right?
But yeah.
I get your frustration. There's just certain things.
I know
that
he wasn't here yesterday. They didn't catch him yesterday.
I checked it. I tried going deep in that.
Where's he from?
Salt Lake.
He's from Salt Lake.
So, like I said, he'll be flagged on his record, so if he does return, just give us a call. I'm here all night, so if he comes back tonight, let me know. I'll come pick him up. I got no problem with it.
They'll have like an endless amount of kids.
I will look more into it with my supervisor and see if I missed something, but I highly doubt it. But I'll ask if they're... I can't see... They're kids, but they're not kids. They're all 21. They're all over 18, so they're adults. So if they want to mess around, they can mess around and go to jail then. So,
yeah.
Does that kind of...
Yeah.
At least resolve it a little bit?
No, but because they're gonna they're gonna have another kid up here. And I'll just call you guys.
Yeah, just call us.
Yeah.
Each time they come up, just call us. It's fine. It's no hassle to us,
You
alright?
should go trespass those people too. Go trespass that car. That's loaded full of kids.
Well, they're not on your property.
I don't care.
How do you know it's loaded with kids?
That's how it was yesterday. They had 2-3 cars out here. They got the.
They found you in your car?
Got 2 cars. So where's Ben?
No, I'm just watching him.
Who's in that car?
I'll check it, but for now, just hang out.
Just get their info. Just put it. Do you have a different case number than yesterday?
No, this car across the street from us with the jazz plate in front of the Pride Flag House. He says it's loaded full of kids, so if you want to just check it for me.
Where's it's 848 EC7?
Well, he'll check it.
Give a case number for this.
I'm gonna have this officer make contact with that car, and then I'm gonna just check on him.
Okay.
All right.
You.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Do the best.
Thanks.
So after Officer Hawkins left Josh's house, he thought it would be a great idea to go search for Tyler's car and pull them over to scare them.
Alright, I'm gonna take this Elantra. It's the guy from yesterday.
And this happened right after he told Josh Johnson that there was nothing he could do further because they weren't doing anything illegal because no one who was trespassed had returned onto Josh's property. This just gets more and more ridiculous and unlawful by the second.
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name? Are you Ben? Okay, go ahead and lower this window for me, would you? What's your last name, Ben?
Schneider.
Schneider. Okay. What are we doing, boys?
We're just going for a drive. I actually live in the area.
Okay. I'll ask again, because I wasn't born yesterday. Why are we doing it? Why are we harassing people? Okay. Go ahead and give me your ID. You have your ID on you or no? Okay. Alright. So.
Do you want to follow us to my house? My house is literally down the street to my right.
So, well, here's the thing, okay? So you were all involved. You were all involved yesterday. You were trespassed from the residence yesterday, correct?
Yeah, but we weren't on the residence or nothing.
I know. You sent someone else.
We didn't send him.
Who sent them then?
I don't know. We did tell we found out what church he lives in. We did say, we told the bishop that one of his church members is committing this big crime. He's still going to be part of the church. And I think they said they might send someone to go talk to
Yeah, well, can you could have come back down inside that cul-de-sac area?
These are the other two that were trespassed yesterday, though. Why don't you call him, tell him to come over to the car, because he's not.
We don't have that big number.
How did he call you guys then?
He didn't call us.
Really, guys? We're gonna play stupid? I know he called you guys. I watched him try to get in your car.
I don't have his number at all.
Okay.
But is there a crime for a church member to go up and ask him?
Well, he's saying you sent him. So it's not a church member going up and asking.
They seem like they wanted to.
32, go ahead.
They seem like they wanted to.
Go for 16's pulling up to me now. Okay, listen. Okay, if we want to play stupid, we can play stupid. I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. He was at somebody's house, harassing that individual. He got trespassed today. Okay, I watch him try to get in your guys' car, and then he bails. Listen to what I'm saying, though. Then he said, Ben is the one that sent me to, yeah.
No, we told him that, hey, some of your church is doing this, so if that considered, maybe he thinks that's a sin of him, but we never told him, hey, we're the ones doing this on this time. But we never said, hey, you have to do this, but hey, someone in your church is doing this thing, or something.
Do me a favor and roll both those windows down. And you don't have your ID on you?
No, I can get it.
Get it, and then call him and tell him to come over. He doesn't need to keep walking around in circles around the street for no reason. Okay?
His ID's at my house. It's
Whose?
like his.
I already have his, technically.
Oh, okay.
So, just give me a second. you want to head over, you can. They're trying to play smart. If Ron, you want to talk to the driver and see if he's saying anything?
Did he hear him pick him up?
Yep, I watched him. He tried to get in this car at first, and then turn around and saw me. So they tried to detangle, but they saw it already.
So does that mean the guy doesn't have a car then?
He says he had his car, but it's at Ben's house because he was hanging out with Ben and Tyler, and Ben asked him to go to this guy to mediate and ask about the minifigs that the previous owner of Bricks and Legos stole from them.
You said a lot of words there. I have no idea what you're talking about. So do we just need them to get on their way then? Or?
So yesterday, these two and another guy, because of a YouTuber named Reckless Ben, is now coming after their business because they took over a business that somebody else had previously bought minifigs from him as part of the business and took over it, didn't pay him or whatever the case may be. Corporate took over the business because it went under. This guy bought it and now is the manager of it, owner of it. The last few days, these people have been showing up, harassing him at his house.
I guess what's the goal of...
Right now,
can't we just have him pick his friend up? And they're probably tired of dealing with the police at this point. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna scare him a little bit and let him go. Is all I really was gonna do. But because
how many are in the car?
Huh?
How many are in the car?
2 are in the car. One in the back seat, and then Tyler in the front seat, and wherever freaking this guy's hiding.
Yeah, he never came out of 420 West, so.
Yeah, he pulled into the cul-de-sac, and then this guy turned in, and I came down, and when I peeked around the corner, he was about to get in, and then he turned around, saw me, and then walked away, and then they made a U-turn and came out.
So are they trying to just pick him up and get out of here, or do we have charges, or are we just tired of them being annoying?
I was going to try to link it to get Ben to say, because he said that Ben sent him. Yeah. So if I can get Ben to say, yeah, well, I did tell him to go over there and do that, then I have harassment charges on Ben. But also at the same time, I don't care that much. It's more of just the fact that they're trying to be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's kind of like, they're all young. They're all 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Like, they're not super old guys or anything like that. But
Mormons are nice people, you know, so it's like, we're like, maybe they can, because his community probably thinks it's ethically bad what he did. Maybe if his community will pressure him to do it, he'll feel community pressure and finally do the right thing. That's what we're thinking. So we didn't order Christian to go up or anything. He just, we just told him about it, and he was like, okay. And it was his decision to go up there, so.
Yeah. But he's not from around here either, right?
I don't know where he's from. We just met him literally today.
And then Tyler, the driver, is 23. The main reason was I smelled alcohol on the other guy's breath, so I was hoping he just got in the car. I was hoping for it. But it looks like he asked these people
you
to
guys
go up instead.
Good with these guys being able to drive?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see anything clear as day with Tyler that I noticed.
Well,
but that's why I asked Colton to check. I asked him to check. Maybe he's seen something that I don't see.
Yeah, 100%. But you talked him into it, yeah. You told him about it, talked him into it.
We didn't talk him into it. We told him about it, and he's like, oh, I would love to go there. But, we didn't pressure him. We didn't tell him, hey, you should do this or nothing like that.
You got any codes? Because our current harassment code doesn't... We don't really have a harassment code in Utah.
What did I just read? I read one when I was there. We do have an harassment code, but it's not good. You see anything or no? Oh, he's texting me probably.
I don't think his radio works. Anything weird? What's that? Got anything weird?
Seriously?
He popped down I was coming around to talk to him. So his eyes kind of look a little like there's something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw it in the other one, so I'm not surprised that they were doing it as a group.
How old are they all?
They're all underage.
Just try to get right in his face.
They're 19 and 23.
See if
He's
he'll
probably
look
the
at
one
your
supplying
finger.
them.
Look
Do
at
what
my
you do?
finger.
Hey, look at me. Yeah, we could ask him because you smelled it on the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, conjointly, if he's drinking, this guy's probably the one that purchased it for them.
They probably all are.
Right. If
You want to just get in close to him? I mean, without getting in his car, but...
Yeah. To look out. At the furry tail. I'll talk to the driver again and see if I see something. And then can you just make the passenger find an ID because I can't find it anymore.
It's Ben, right?
Yes.
We're just having a hard time finding your ID. Do you have one
I have a
on
picture
you?
of it.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I film for my safety?
I'm recording. You'll
Yeah.
be all right.
Okay.
Come on out.
So after Officer Hawkins tells Tyler not to worry about filming since he's filming, he goes ahead and mutes his body cam, of course, and accuses Tyler of being on drugs, and Tyler consents to the voluntary field sobriety test, where he walks in a straight line, stands on one leg, and blows zeros on a portable breathalyzer, and Hawkins' body cam was muted the entire time. And even after passing all of the tests with flying colors, Hawkins still accuses Tyler of being on drugs, and he uses that as an excuse to bring the canine to sniff his car.
Okay. He's like, corporation took over the whole store, we're taking over everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You might be Ben. Ben, right?
You're not from here, correct? I'm from Los Angeles.
Just for your information, I'm Officer Croughton. I'm a canine officer. Officer Hawkins had asked that I run my dog run interview. You can do an open air, open sniff, right?
Yeah. Sounds good. Action, huh?
I mean, if you want to call this action, I guess.
Is it slow? Is this like nothing compared to other things I've been through? Or, yeah? Well, that's good.
Run of the mill stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's 6, so we're busy till, I don't know, midnight, and then it slows down.
How long have you been a cop?
Oh, a couple of years.
A couple years? That's sweet. It's the American Police Department then that you work for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This police department's really good. I like American Fork. So.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
You live around here?
Yeah, I live here in American Fork.
I'm going to have you wait right here with Officer Meekin. Okay. I'm not going to have you talk about anything else, but I'm going to put this away. This officer is going to conduct the search of your person because the canine ran into illegal substances in the vehicle. Okay?
Really?
So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets for me. Okay?
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Like this?
Yep, he'll check you.
Anything on you I need to know about? It's gonna poke stick me. Just your phone.
Fortunately, you're not free to go now. Okay? The canine ordered some things in the vehicle, so the vehicle will be searched. Okay? I'm gonna have you stick by with my sergeant. If you have any questions, you can ask us, but just stay what you're doing, being cooperative. Okay?
Sounds good.
Thank you.
That's crazy. If there is something in there, it's like Tylenol.
Tylenol?
That's about all there is in there.
Go ahead and take a seat, and then we'll do that real quick.
And hockey gear, that's pretty stinky.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Oh, you take pictures? Okay.
So I thought you were checking my.
No, you're good.
Why is the cop just accusing everyone of being drunk?
Sounds like that other guy you were with has been drinking.
Really?
At least that's what, I don't know, I haven't talked to him, but that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your toes back on.
Upper body time.
Okay, you're good.
Alright, so it turns out that the American Fork Police Department really loves to mute their body cams whenever they feel like it. And I looked it up, and Utah cops are only allowed to mute their body cams when dealing with sensitive victims or witness conversations, or when they need to consult with a supervisor privately. It's definitely against their policy to mute audio during a vehicle search like this one. Also, every time they mute their body cams, they are supposed to state out loud why they are muting them before doing so, which they haven't done once throughout this entire video. Every time they mute the audio, they are destroying evidence that could be crucial to protecting both Ben and Tyler. And this entire vehicle search is muted, but that's not even the worst part about all of this. This traffic stop was illegal from the very start. There was no traffic violation, there was no probable cause of any crimes, there was no reasonable articulable suspicion that any crimes had been committed, and these cops, led by Officer Hawkins, went on an extended fishing expedition because of lies spouted by Joshua Johnson, who is the guy who stole the Legos. Instead of just giving back the stolen Legos, Josh Johnson makes up a whole bunch of lies about Ben, saying that he made death threats to the store manager, and that he's been doing a bunch of drugs, and that there's heroin in this car, and he even accuses Ben of stealing the Legos, which eventually leads the cops to SWAT Ben's Airbnb, as we'll see later in this video. Being that Josh is super Mormon and he's all buddy-buddy with these Mormon cops, the cops side with Josh even though he's obviously the real bad guy here, and the cops basically serve as like his goons or minions, and they go ahead and conduct this illegal traffic stop, which makes a total of 2 illegal stops now, because the first one we saw was for not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign, which is just bullshit because he did stop at that stop sign. Now, this second stop doesn't even have a bullshit violation attached to it, and we heard Officer Hawkins say on the previous dash cam footage that his main reason for this stop is just to scare them, which makes this traffic stop super illegal. Since they don't have probable cause, they use some bullshit canine drug dog sniffing operation to fabricate probable cause to be able to search the vehicle. And without further ado, enjoy the rest of this video.
Hey, if they don't find anything, you don't got anything to worry about.
I usually keep my car clean, but like the last 5 days, we've just back and forth everywhere. It's been a mess, dude. So that car is filthy. I feel so bad that they're digging through a nasty, dirty car. It's like some girl spilled hot Cheetos back there like a few days ago, so there's just hot Cheetos sitting on the floor.
It probably won't even be the dirtiest car they see tonight, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Is there any way I could get the body cam footage of this like situation?
You can. You'd have to request it through the records department, though.
Okay. How do I do that? Is there a way?
Yeah, they're open like 8 to 5, Monday to Thursday.
Can I just use like your name and badge number and like time or something and like?
Well, it would be the case number for the incident.
That's a hockey bag. It smells like ass, by the way. I'm so sorry.
I was about to ask if you play hockey.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It stinks like so bad. My wife almost vomits every time she opens that. It's crazy that a dog sniffs something out. Also, my parents live down the street, so that's tough too. It's crazy. Even when I know like I didn't do anything, I still like get scared when there's police interaction. So. Even though like I know I'm innocent, I know I didn't do anything, just the fact that like you guys are standing here in my presence and like checking my car and everything, it's so scary. For some reason, I don't know why. It's like a nerve-wracking thing, you know?
Where it's like when I pass this guy, I'm like, am I speeding? Oh,
Yeah, right? Yeah. Make sure you follow every law, right?
Yeah.
That's so
It's like, oh, I didn't use my blinker. He's gonna pull me over.
All right, Tyler. When do we get ready to stand up? For sure. Yeah. I've no stand this. Hands up for me. Anything else? Wouldn't sit down and then kick off one shoe.
On here, or like, can I go on the grass? I don't want to sit on the ground.
During the search of the car, they also searched both Ben and Tyler, including their shoes, going through absolutely everything.
Just hang out, alright?
It's back and then we jumped on that passenger side, sniffed it, was in there for a second on the side.
On the passenger side?
On the passenger, yeah, front.
And nothing?
A lot of looks again.
If you want to go, Sarge, he needs a back at 38. Just keep being cool, Tyler, alright?
I gotta run, dude. Best of luck to you. You'll be alright. You as well.
Obviously my dog is trained on illegal narcotics and stuff, and this has nothing to do with his case or anything. This is just making sure my dog's doing what he's supposed to type of an interview.
Okay.
But I overheard you say you've had quite a few people in and out of your car. Is that
Just like
correct?
throughout like the last like 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. But you guys didn't find anything?
As of right now, I haven't found anything. I don't know if
I was like, if you find
not.
anything, it's gonna be Tylenol, because I had the flu like a few weeks ago, so I had Tylenol in there, but that's not illegal.
No, nope, nah. My dog's not trained on Tylenol, so.
And as far as like everything else goes, what's happening?
Great question. So Officer Hawkins, he's the case officer. He'll give you all that information. So again, this interview is strictly to see, make sure my dog was doing the right thing. So you're saying that potentially some of them smoke weed. You don't know how.
I have no idea, because I don't really know.
Do you know if they had product in your car?
I don't know. For sure, I don't think so.
Okay, well, hopefully we get done and get you guys out of here. So.
What's going? So you can't really say anything about Ben? Like,
Ben, I don't. Again, as far as I know, but I haven't talked to the case officer.
Okay.
Things are looking fine on my end, but again, I don't know all the information. Officer Hawkins has talked to you guys a lot.
I just wouldn't want to leave him, because he flew in from LA.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a car. He forgot his license at his house, so he doesn't have a rental car or nothing like that. I've been his ride pretty much.
And after finding nothing, they still accuse Tyler of being on drugs.
Like I told you earlier, okay, the reason I'm talking to you is because I noticed some things. Alright? So
4 hours of sleep is basically it.
But like, help me understand. So, your eyes, for example, right?
Right.
There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you
not.
notice it?
So I haven't been looking at the same thing. I've been looking at.
Yeah,
You're good.
I feel
so
like
I'll show him. Go ahead and look at him.
Oh, look at you.
Yep.
You do see it?
So
it's crazy.
That's what
Does
I'm trying to figure out.
autism have anything to do with that? Like, I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I'm literally on 4 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. I've been drinking energy drinks.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life.
You're not on Adderall or any type of
No
prescription
Adderall,
medication?
nothing. Yeah, the last medication I took, like that was a pill, was Tylenol when I had the flu 3 weeks ago. That's the last thing I've taken. Like, I'm willing to do any drug tests.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
So usually in dark light situations, or at least when light is shined on them, they'll constrict to be like a peep.
I understand that. I don't see what you're seeing too, because obviously they're my eyes.
Yeah,
but,
right. You don't expect it, right? But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Right?
Yeah.
And you just met him in person
Him? No, I've known him for like 3 years.
Okay.
The other kid, I met him for like 30 seconds and that was it. Ben had his Instagram. The other kid, I've known him for 30 seconds before all of this went down.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer. What the man maybe do is just go on that little pot of land right there. It looks like a looks like a sea base. Perfect, right there is fine.
Right here?
Yep. So you can find anyone on your side.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise you. I'm not hiding anything. I will cooperate in any way. So.
Well, that's what we want, right?
Yeah.
We want you to cooperate. It makes things easier. I'm pretty sure he already told you where the dog alerted.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that tells me if it's not you guys, then it's probably Chad or Christian, whatever his name is.
Christian wasn't. Yeah. So I've had like 30 people in my car within the last few weeks. It could have been anyone, but I didn't have any substances. If you found any in there, which I doubt it because I usually try to keep it clean, and people come in and out of my car all the time.
Yeah.
No clue where it could have came from. But,
well, like I told you earlier, you're walking a very dangerous line.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
understand that. Yeah.
Which can get you hemmed up a lot of the time.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
And I don't blame you, right? Neither would I. If you didn't do anything wrong, I don't want you getting hemmed up for stuff that's wrong, right? What I would suggest, I'm not going to push tonight's issue.
I appreciate you.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want, I promise.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in there that since you guys returned, I have to document it, okay?
We didn't
so stay
go on the
away.
property. Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
It's a little too convenient that he says you guys sent him.
Because I
and
live
you
in the
guys say you
neighborhood.
don't.
I live in the same neighborhood as this guy. I'm driving through it all the time. So if I drive past his house to get to my house, is that incriminating?
Nope. Just if you go on the property.
Okay.
Like I said, that's why you're not being charged and arrested and being booked into jail.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you.
But I'm just saying you're walking a thin line by being even. Don't give this guy ammunition if he's in the wrong.
I understand that.
Right?
Yeah.
And your buddy already told me that you're the one that showed up yesterday in the UPS gear trying to have him sign something. That right there is a federal crime.
I understand that. Yeah.
So if he decides to take a different route with that, you can be liable.
Understood. Yeah.
Because it's on Ring doorbell camera. You don't work for UPS.
Yeah.
But you're wearing a UPS hat and you make them a sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do understand that. Yeah.
That's a federal crime, so we're not going to take action on it.
So I looked it up, and impersonating a UPS driver is not a federal crime since UPS is a private corporation, not a government agency. By contrast, impersonating a USPS driver is a serious federal crime punishable by up to 3 years in prison. So long story short, Tyler will be okay, and this cop doesn't know what he's talking about.
But if he decides to, or the mail office somehow gets rid of it and they report it, it's something coming down the pipe that's going to really jam you up.
Yeah, I apologize.
So don't let him manipulate you to that. Don't let anybody manipulate you. If you're not going to do it on your own, don't fucking do it.
Yeah. I know you said you've known Ben, but if you were to pop, you say with Christian in the car and he has some stuff on him, then that also goes on you, right?
Understood.
I understand that you're trying to film content, you're trying to make a living, do that type of stuff, but maybe vet these guys a little bit better, because then stuff like this happens, right?
I do understand that, yeah.
Because if we found stuff in the car and nobody took accountability, all of you get the charge.
Yeah, I get that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool with Ben?
Yes.
All right. So you did give him your ID and all that already?
I gave him a picture of my ID because my ID's at the house.
Perfect. So I already told him, okay. Luckily, nothing was found in the vehicle. However, because of the situation today, and because of the things that you've said and what could happen and transpire, you guys technically could be arrested under federal charges for that UPS situation, okay? We're not taking action on that, but if he decides to inform the mail office and go that route, it's gonna be a jam up that you're not gonna want. So even if you're trying to do a stint or trying to joke around or bait, whatever you called it, I don't remember, but dressing up as UPS, going to someone's house. He did. I saw the Ring doorbell camera. He's wearing a UPS hat. And you asked him to sign for a package, dog.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, but it was just to show him like the irony of why that's bad. Yeah.
If that's not dressing up, what is that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just gonna scare him a little bit and let him go is all I really was gonna do. But
So like I told him, we'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay. What do you think might have caused the dog to? Because that's not my car.
He's trained on illegal substances.
at the furry tail.
So Tyler's saying that he had 20-some people in his car the last 3 days because of all you YouTubers that are coming through. So if one of them had dropped, say, cocaine or methamphetamine and we found it today, you both would be arrested for it.
Yeah, I mean, the people we were hanging out with were, like, very good kids from my understanding.
I would suggest being careful.
Yeah.
Everyone's good until you find out what they have.
Yeah.
Because from what I see, Christian never came back. He was dodging me, tried to get in your car, and then when I told you guys to tell him to come back, he never came back. Would that be a good soul? Probably not, right? If he did nothing wrong, why is he coming back?
I don't know.
So, just something to think about. Other than that, we're going to let you guys go. Okay? Thank you.
Gotta be all about protecting yourself too. Yeah. Especially with letting random people into your car is crazy to me. Because you never know what their motive is. Like, even if they say, oh yeah, like I watch his stuff online, you don't know how, like, right they are and what their motive is too.
Yeah.
So, just be careful. Like, we don't want to see you don't get hurt or something bad happen to anybody out here, right? So, it looks like you're good to go, man.
Thank you.
You have a good night, okay?
Have a good night.
So Officer Hawkins finally releases Ben and Tyler with 0 criminal charges, no citations, and not even a warning after being detained for 1 hour and 17 minutes.
One of the dispatchers made a note here saying that you were going to shoot someone.
I said if they try to break into my house.
Okay.
Like they're scouting out, they're taking pictures inside my windows.
Okay.
They don't just, that's not a normal thing.
Yeah.
If they come, we're not engaging. I'm not answering the door. I'm not going outside. I'm just saying if they come inside, they'll have a surprise.
Okay.
I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just gotta get to work.
Again, can you just meet us outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the side of my house.
Okay, we're pulling up. Hello. Were you guys over here knocking on the door?
No.
No? Okay. What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers. So we're just waiting for them to get home so we can serve them.
Do you know who you're serving?
Joshua Johnson.
Okay. Who do you guys work for?
Myself.
Yourself? You're just here to serve him papers?
Yeah, well, she's the process server. You have to be unaffiliated with the case to serve.
Okay, so you're the one trying to serve?
Yes.
Okay, do you have an ID or anything like that on you?
I sure do.
Yeah, just talk to him. Go talk to him.
Did he call the cops because he doesn't want people to serve him, or?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him at all, so.
Yeah, my guess is he's usually pretty defensive. Like he does illegal things and then calls the cops on people. That's how he gets away with his crimes. You know, he has the police cover for him.
What is your relationship with this Ben Schneider?
I have no relationship with this guy. I have no relationship with this Bryan Mansel. So there was a franchise of Bricks and Minifigs, which is a Lego franchise in Kaiser, Oregon.
Okay.
So it's like Legos, right?
Yeah.
The previous lady, Crystal Law, owned it. She calls corporate and says, I'm abandoning my store. Corporate, can you take over? I'm an employee of it, so I went to go recover that store.
So you're currently working for them?
Yes. To go recover that business as an employee, because they got to protect their assets. She had a consignment deal with a guy named Bryan Mansel. A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him and she never paid him. So we show up and he's like, hey, you got to pay me out on this consignment deal. And we're like, well, what do you mean? And then the corporate said, if there's a consignment deal, we'll handle it. Cool, let's just recover this store. So Bryan Mansel wants to make me and my partner responsible for her agreement. And we're like, how can I be responsible for your agreement?
Yeah.
I didn't sign anything with that guy. I don't know him from Adam. And he thinks, and I said, hey, we have some sets that we think are yours. Do you want them? And he says, no, I want you to be responsible for the entirety of the agreement. I never signed an agreement. They know they don't have a case, so he's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. To harass us, to stalk us, vandalize the store. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. They've forged signatures saying, hey, Amanda, you signed this contract. You got to start writing us checks.
Where's the store at?
Kaiser, Oregon. So they know they don't have a case. So they have said that they are not going to go civilly against us because they can't. They're just going to go and put it in the eyes of the public. And part of that is getting YouTube stuff for his YouTube channel. Every day I call you guys for 3 days in a row. Hey, these guys are taking pictures of my house. Hey, he's opening my door. Hey, I'm done with these guys. So they keep blowing my phone up and calling me. The kid stayed here for 10 minutes yesterday on my phone, pounding on my door, opening my doors, trying the handle. I'm done.
So, kind of talking with them briefly, they said she is a process server and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers.
Have
the
you
fake papers.
dealt with her before?
No.
Or him?
Yes, with Ben Schneider.
The kid who's in the car right now.
They're fake. Go get the papers.
Okay. You're okay if I bring those over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake.
Hello. You guys, can I see those papers?
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. That's required by the court that we have. I wish we could just send them an email. I wish we could just send them a phone call, or the court could send it to them, but this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government.
Have you guys been here before?
I have once. I came one time to have a good faith conversation with him before suing, which the government also requires us to have before.
So are you Benjamin Schneider?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just following basically the instructions of the government, and he keeps calling the cops on me to try to avoid getting in trouble for his crimes.
Okay. You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight. We're gonna finish up some things on our end. We'll get yours out.
Okay.
Are you okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just get
Have
her?
you looked at the papers?
It looks like it's just instructions on some kind of Oregon claims court, civil court.
It's all for YouTube. So no, I'm not accepting service from him.
Okay.
Absolutely not. It's fake.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine. You have that right?
Yeah.
So we're going to look into a couple things on our end regarding some of these previous cases.
See if we can do it today. So far,
It's been pretty good. I'm a little pretty busy, but
I'm sorry we're wasting your time here. I feel bad.
it's all right. I understand.
I was downstairs on a call. My wife said, I think they're coming in. So then I'm like, shit, I don't trust these guys. My family, my kids are scared. My daughter's flipping out. My wife is scared. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to work. I'm on a call. She's like, I think they're coming in. All right. What the hell are we going to do? Because he tried coming in the door yesterday. What do I do?
Again,
what do I do?
I'm not sure what to do on your end. I don't know the full story, but we're going to look into some of these previous cases and see what we can do on our end just to hopefully resolve this for you.
You guys live around here?
Yeah, we're actually. Well, I'm from Los Angeles. She's from.
Salem.
Yeah.
Oregon? Or Utah? Okay.
So I'm from Los Angeles.
You never know. I just figured with him being out of state,
And but we have a friend that literally lives in the same neighborhood around the block.
Okay.
And it was funny. I was just telling my friend about the story. He's like, I live in that guy's same neighborhood, so I'm just staying at his house. So.
Yeah.
Careful, I get a jacket.
Oh, yeah.
I just went inside to get a jacket really quick. I'm just going to see if he wants to go trespass and then we're going to leave.
Hold on.
All right. What are you wanting done today? Besides, obviously, talk to...
As much as you humanly possibly can.
You want her trespass?
No. I want them for stalking.
Okay. That's something I can work through, but for right now, you want her trespassed?
Yes. That's all you can do.
Right now, I can screen charges, but with them saying they're trying to serve papers, kind of puts me in a little bit of a bind. I understand you have a history with...
They're fake.
I understand you have a history with him. So for right now, you want her trespassed?
I want them all trespassed, yes.
I'm going to go talk with him, give him his paper back, since you do not want this.
Can I just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of a
right, never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no lawsuit anyway.
Okay. So anyway, I'm going to give this back to him and trespass her.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think a process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber to serve papers in Utah?
Again, I don't know the whole situation.
Think about it logically. This guy's come to my house 3 days in a row. He's harassing people, and he's just going to be in the same car with a process server? No.
Is he in the car right now?
Yeah. It's just not, that's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server. That is not a real lawsuit. If it was, it would go to a law firm, and then the law firm would send out a process server. And see, that process server is not going to be friends with the guy that's been harassing me.
I'll talk to her some more about that. But for right now, you want her trespass. You don't want him anywhere near the property, and I'll start looking at charges for stalking.
Yes, stalking.
And this all stems from the store in
Oregon. Yeah, I showed him a video. He
You
shows
don't-
up in his underwear and breaks
Do you
things.
own this store, or you just work for Bricks and Minifigs?
So when we first took it over, we were just employees. We're there to rescue it. Then, like 4 months into it, we said, sure, we'll sign a franchise agreement. So like April or May, we signed a franchise agreement for it, not knowing how big of a mess this is. And then we operated it until this last month. We closed the doors, and it's closed forever.
Okay. And
because of them.
How was he associated with the store?
He's not. He's a YouTuber that this guy hired to harass us because they know they don't have a civil case. So they said, we can't sue you, we will lose. So we're going to take this in the eyes of the public and just defame and make you guys look like jerks in the public's eye. Okay. That's their whole thing. He's a YouTuber.
He has nothing to do with the store.
He's a YouTuber. He lives in California. He has nothing to do with the store. He is just exclusively trying to get content.
He's got a video of him vandalizing the store kind of in Oregon, right?
Yeah, he's hanging signs. They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm going to murder you," to Amanda, the manager. And Amanda is she's a tough lady. And Amanda's like, "All right, get to it." And the lady, got scared. Obviously, she didn't kill her, right? They fake signed Amanda's signature, and they said, "Oh, well, you said you signed this, so you owe us money. Start writing checks." Blah blah blah. That's forgery, vandalism. They held. This kid went to the park. And he set up a little table. He printed a tablecloth that says Bricks and Minifigs, and he had a fake raffle. So people started coming into the store, and they're like, "I won the raffle at the park." We didn't what raffle? We're not doing a raffle. Yeah, you had a table set up. He sold shirts out on the corner. He hung signs. He called the store 1 billion times, threatened the employees. Now they're coming to our houses, and they went to corporate headquarters on Monday. Okay. So Provo's working on a case too for whatever we said.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes things a little more clear. He has no association.
He's a YouTuber. He's just trying to get content.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to them. I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, process server's really gonna ride with the YouTuber. I mean, how stupid does he think I am?
Actually, anyone can be a process server in Utah as long as they are at least 18 years old and not a party to the lawsuit or an attorney involved in the case.
He does not want the paper. So
he's not want the papers?
Here's that back for you.
Okay.
What is your association with this?
He stole a bunch of money from me.
Okay. How exactly did he do that?
So we had $200,000 worth of Legos in the store.
Okay.
And it's the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
Okay.
And basically, the deal was we can put our Legos in his store. Once one gets sold, he keeps a small percentage of it, and then we get the rest.
Okay.
And then, that was with the previous owner. It's a complicated thing. It was with the previous owner. He's corporate. He comes down, takes over the store, because I'm taking everything in this. The owner's screaming at him, you can't take me out of the store. All of these sets have not been paid for yet. He says, I don't care, I'm taking it anyways. Boom, he takes all the sets, sells them, keeps all the profit, which was supposed to go to us. And so we sued him, actually, and we won. And they had to he shut the whole store down to avoid paying us. Okay. So now the only option left, we have to sue him personally because it's a personal thing he did, so now we're suing him personally, and he's doing everything he can to avoid accountability for his actions.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey. Just here with the police again. They sent another. They have fake service papers. And the girl is like, she's like, oh no, I got to serve him these papers. Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know?
Right now, he doesn't want anyone coming on his property. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want anyone that you know.
Well, of course he doesn't want it. No criminal wants to be served court papers. Yeah, that's to be expected. Yeah.
So it's gonna have to be something that you're gonna have to work out through the court. I don't know if it's gonna be garnishment or something along the lines of that.
We have to serve him before we can do garnishment. Yeah.
So talk to the court.
Yeah, and this is what we talked to the court. And
so again, he's saying that you guys are coming up taking photos of his house.
He's gonna say whatever he can. He's gonna lie to you guys in order to get us arrested, so that way he doesn't have to pay for what he stole.
Okay. So again, figure out what you got to do through the court. He doesn't want. Yeah. He wanted you trespass, so don't come back to the property.
And we did that. So we did exactly what you said. We figured out with the court. The court said we have to come here and serve these legal papers.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's been harassing? I'm like, do you think I'm stupid?
He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. He's a lawyer. He's a pretty high up lawyer, so he knows exactly what to say to trigger you guys, to get you on his side. And I mean, the reason I'm not arrested yet is because we are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Well, you got to figure something out for different than this, okay? I don't want to see you keep showing up to his house, especially when you've been trespassed, okay?
I never showed up to his house. We're on public.
Well, I get that. Yeah. I get that. But when you're parked outside next to his house,
then we're following the legal procedure of how to serve someone court papers. That's what we're doing.
So, figure out a different avenue. Again, talk with the court about what you need to do. But for right now, he doesn't want either one of you on his property. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're not going on his property, so.
Do you have any questions for me?
I guess what happens if we don't do it a different way?
What do you mean? Because
you said we have to go about this a different way.
So I would say go through the legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Okay. Do you have any any papers that show that you're a process server?
So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over 18 years old. That qualifies as a process server.
Adding to the charges, impersonating an officer of the court, that carries it's pretty significant. You know, like
yeah, you can't pretend to be a process server. Sorry. Yeah, you can't. That's got to be illegal.
And that's like I say, he's getting combining charges. He's going to submit
impersonate.
To go after, you know,
like people's lives. She's been trespassed.
Hold on, Officer Sunbot is back.
Okay, she's been trespassed. Talking with him, he's telling me a different story. Again, I don't know all the specifics of your case. He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server.
So
you can't. It's illegal.
I've explained to him that you don't want to be served papers. He's got to figure something out. If it's again, I don't know if there's an actual case right now in Oregon.
It's a Class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process server in the state of Utah.
So right now,
I want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
So right now, I've explained that to them and explained that he needs to go a whole different route about this and to not come onto your property as well as her.
No. I can't just go and pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people. That's illegal.
Okay. Have you two been to court before?
No, he can't. No, he's a YouTuber.
Okay, you've never been to court with him.
No.
So these papers that he printed up are fake.
Yes, 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Okay, never been to court with him or
never been to court. Nobody's ever been to court.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber.
Okay, what was the reason behind your store closing this month?
His harassment and vandalism.
Down?
Yeah.
Okay. So on your own accord, you guys.
On my own accord, yes.
Okay. Okay. I've explained that to him. Right now, I'll look into...
Did you take pictures of those things?
Right, yes. I got the case number that he's referring to, and I'll check with the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through, and we'll go about it that way, okay? Again, I don't know all the specifics. I don't know why this whole thing has been happening between the two of you. I'm getting two different stories from each one
What
of you.
is he possibly saying?
He's saying that he had $200,000 worth of Star Wars Legos.
He didn't. No, he did not.
Right.
Never had that.
So officer, again, this is Ammon. I'm with the corporate office.
He's the CEO.
Oh, hi.
So what's happened is we had a former franchisee that entered into an invalid consignment agreement with a completely separate person. That person sold their Lego sets and didn't pay the person that they entered. And this has nothing to do with Mr. Schneider. Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story and then went to this guy and said, hey, if I can harass these guys and if I can do some stuff and get some money out of them, will you pay me some of that money? And so there's already a case in Provo because they've been passing fraudulent documents up in Oregon. They created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her, all sorts of things. And all of this while he's wearing glasses that have a camera in it. I don't know if you see the camera.
Is he wearing the glasses today?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing the glasses. Yeah, so you're on YouTube.
So he's filming you guys, he's filming everything, and he's trying to put all this stuff together to put together an additional extortion attempt on us.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing, and he like if you go to his channel, Reckless Ben, that's what he does. He just goes around and he does stupid things, and he harasses people, and he chops and screws up all of this footage, and that's all he's trying to do is get footage right now. He's just trying to get more footage to put more videos out there to get more clicks and likes.
Okay.
So that's what we're working on right now with our own attorneys is going after him and his stuff. But no lawsuits have been filed against us, against Josh and his entity, or against any of the parties that he's claiming. But we're working on our lawsuit to file against him and all individuals that are associated with him, including the former franchisees and Mr. Mansell, who are all colluding together to try and extort money out of us.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, let me make some phone calls and I'll be back with you. Okay, just give me 1 moment.
I didn't sign no agreement. I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement. Thanks, Ammon.
Yeah.
I like how he can just lie to you guys. He's just straight face. Oh no, he owes me $200,000.
And that's the thing is, we're on our side of things. We have to.
Yeah, I mean you don't know Adam. You don't know it from Adam. You know what I mean?
Trying to determine everything based on both sides of the story, and it might be worth calling Sandy if they want us to take him and hold him.
Oh, you should. I'll show you a picture from last night. So, you know, they sat around my partner's house because they had undercovers and everything. They waited for him to show up, and then a kid came to buy. This isn't a bad guy. This kid came to buy an auto part from my partner's father-in-law, and then the police. They just pounced because they were thinking it was Ben and his team, right? So they pounced that kid, scared the crap out of him because they had set up. They're like, we're just waiting because they came here.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're waiting for them to come there because that's been their MO. They come here and then they go there. So they were fully expecting him to be there. And,
And this was when?
Just last night.
Hang tight for just 1 sec.
Yeah.
So then they walk up to the car, verify that Ben's process server is legitimate, take his court papers, and then make some phone calls and verify that these papers are in fact real court papers.
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all. Okay, thank you. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court. Okay.
It's a real case. Who's it against?
It against you, him versus you.
Ben Schneider?
What
an idiot.
So.
He's just racking up the charges, and while we're working together, it's going to show that it's a whole pattern.
Yeah, it's a whole pattern.
Him harassing you, harassing your partner. You know, so it's the more documentation we get against him, you know,
the better the case is going to go in your favor.
Yeah.
Letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like, there's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like all of the different things. Like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate, this is not okay.
I'm in agreement with you, so just let us kind of do our thing for right now. Again, I empathize with you. I don't want someone coming up to my door trying to send in other people up to my door.
In that case, would this be an improper serve, Anna?
Oh, absolutely. Like, the gal, like, I'm assuming you guys have looked into it. Like, regardless of the fact that they have a case they filed in the state of Oregon, they didn't hire a service processor in the state of Utah. This gal is not an actual agent of the courts, and she claimed to be. She's impersonating the court, and that's a Class A misdemeanor.
So in Utah, you just have to be 18 years old. That's about the extent of that.
We're submitting everything we can.
Let us go finish up with him. We'll be back with you, okay?
Thanks, officers.
All right, here's paperwork back.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Kind of explain this whole thing to me one more time, the last couple days.
Okay, so he basically stole a $200,000 collection of Star Wars Legos from this family.
Okay.
We sued him. We won.
What is your affiliation with this family?
I'm a journalist, and the family hit me up to cover the story.
Okay.
And so we sued him. We won. I conducted the lawsuit because his family doesn't have the means. That's why I think he knew that his family was like too poor because his company's worth $400 million. So, like, 83-year-old man dying of cancer versus $400 million company, he's gonna win even if he's in the wrong. You know, that's how he was getting away with it. He kept saying like just sue me and stuff, just sue. And he told us over and over, like, please just sue me. And so we're like, okay. Well, so they got me on. I covered the story. I gave them all the necessary means and like basically everything they need to sue, basically. And we won. And then to avoid paying us, he closed down the store. So the whole franchise is closed. And so basically the case is now like we can't garnish a wage of a store that isn't making money. So we are now suing him personally. And if you're asking what happened the last couple of days, we came to have what's called a good faith conversation before suing. A court requires you to have that. They want to see proof that you tried settling it outside of court before going to court. So we came here to have the good faith conversation with him. I came to talk peacefully, just like, hey. Also, there's going to be a warrant out for his arrest within 2 weeks. According to the chief of police in Oregon, they just need a little bit more evidence, and he said within the next 2 weeks they're going to put out a warrant for his arrest. If that happens, then we can't garnish his wages if he's in jail. So I wanted to have a peaceful conversation, just saying, hey, you're going to get arrested, and then even after you get out of jail, then you have to pay them if you're still alive by then. But or you can just open up the doors, and all of this family's Lego sets are still in the store. You know, like, you're not selling them. Like, why not just let them have it, and then you don't have to get arrested, you don't have to get sued. And instead of doing that, he called the police on us, and because that's just his way out of everything. He thinks if he can call the police, then he can get away with the crime, if that makes sense. And so he's been making up stories about what we're doing. He's said we had like heroin in our car, I think, or something. And there was like a 3-hour search in our car yesterday proving there was no heroin or narcotics in our car. This guy's just unhinged, and he'll say anything to get out of trouble. And now we're here. We're just following the legal process. We're being peaceful. We're being cooperative. We're just doing what the law tells us to do.
We also can't have you posted inside jail.
That was to get him to try and come out, I guess. And we looked up that property.
When was that put up?
Just this morning. But that is like a public property. Like, we looked up that little like patch. The homeowners association doesn't own that, so actually it's public for anyone to put stuff up there.
Okay. So you put that up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously this isn't working.
Yeah. No, it will work if we keep doing it. Yeah.
No.
It always has worked for us before.
No. So right now you're straddling the line of what we call stalking. Okay.
Well, we're not stalking. We're here for we're doing what the court told us to do.
Regardless if you're to serve papers, if you continue to have people going up to his door and onto his residence,
then we're
making
following
him
the
and
law,
his family feel unsafe, you are straddling that line of stalking.
Yeah, but what the law says is if the average person would feel unsafe by our behaviors. So I think he's feeling unreasonably unsafe. A reasonable person would not feel unsafe in this situation.
What about his family members, kids? His wife, kids?
They should not feel unsafe. We're here for a legal business reason. If he feels unsafe because we're here serving papers, that's on him. That's what the law says, is that's on him, not us.
Okay. Well, him and his family are not feeling safe.
And that's
you
their
sitting
fault.
outside
That's
of your...
their fault.
Okay.
If they want to accept these papers, we won't sit here. That's their fault that they feel unsafe.
Regardless of if you're to serve papers or not, having multiple people that you just met come up here and try to serve papers
Well, I
for
can
you...
say the same thing. I feel unsafe trying to conduct business with him, and he calls the police on me to hide. I feel unsafe because of that. Because we had a 3-hour search in our car. He said we had heroin in our car yesterday. We had a 3-hour search in our car. That makes me feel unsafe. I think that's reasonable for me to feel unsafe. It's not reasonable for him to feel unsafe.
Well, you're the one putting yourself in this position by sitting outside his house.
What's the alternative?
And putting up signs like that.
What's the alternative?
Can't be doing that.
Why not?
You cannot be putting up signs,
Why
AI
not?
photos of his face in
Why
front
not?
of his house with information like that.
Isn't that freedom of speech? Isn't
It's
that
called residential picketing.
It's
a Class B misdemeanor.
But
so, right now, you're just kind of digging yourself in this hole. I've explained to you, this is not working, okay? It didn't work in Sandy, it's not working here.
Well, what's the alternative then?
You need to figure something out with the court.
Well, that's what we did,
If the court needs to send someone themselves to serve these papers, then they can do that. But you sitting outside his house, making his family and him feel unsafe, and putting these signs out here.
But doesn't the law say that if the average person feels unsafe, like, isn't this? It's like if a reasonable person.
Right now, you're speculating. I know if I had multiple unknown people coming up to my door,
But you told him
and
what we're
putting
here
out
for, right?
signs.
You told him what we're here. We're here to serve him papers. and
I
he knows
understand that, but you have people coming here trying to deliver packages for you, when we both know that's not what they're here for.
Yeah, but wouldn't why?
This isn't something up for argument. I'm telling you how it is. Okay. Right now, you put up a sign, picketing sign, up right in front of his residence. You're sitting outside his residence with someone you just met, supposedly trying to get them to serve papers for you.
Yeah, that's
when
what the
you
law
know
tells
you've been
us to do,
trespassed.
We're just. But even if that's what the
You've
law.
been told here. You've been told in Sandy.
Yeah, but I'm not trespassing though.
But you're sitting outside his house. So right now, you are straddling that line of stalking. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, I see it's straddling the line, but we're still on the side of not stalking now because we're here for a legitimate business reason.
Okay. As I explained to you, the reasoning behind you wanting to serve papers, if he has no obligation to accept those papers, you need to figure something out. This is a civil matter. This is a civil matter out of Oregon. Okay? If the Oregon court wants to figure out another way to serve him, they can do that. But you sitting outside of his house with random people that you keep bringing here to serve him
Which is not random,
papers.
she's a process server.
Again, people you just met.
Well, yeah, if I knew who she was, then she wouldn't be eligible to serve the papers.
Again, this hasn't been working the last couple days.
Yeah,
it didn't work in.
it's working,
It didn't work in Sandy.
Why would you
He's
say it's
feeling
not
unsafe. His family's feeling unsafe. You're putting
Well,
out
that's on them,
signs.
yeah.
You're putting out signs in front of his house.
Yeah, freedom of speech. Yeah.
Again, picketing. Okay. All right. Hang tight.
So the cops verified that Ben's court documents were official and that he was there legally to serve Josh paperwork for a lawsuit that he had already won and that he was with a legitimate process server. And after knowing all of that, instead of serving Josh the papers, which they are allowed to do, they decide to arrest Ben for stalking and targeted residential picketing, which is just batshit crazy.
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now for stalking.
Really? This is my first time ever being arrested. We're just following the law of what the...
Is there a phone or anything you'd like to take with you?
Is that okay? Can I take a phone?
Okay, we'll collect it for you. It's not going to be on you.
No, I'm okay. You guys are arresting me, not Josh. That's kind of weird.
If he has a phone that he wants to take with him to jail, he is absolutely welcome to. He can get phone numbers off it and anything like that when he's at jail. This is his phone? Okay.
Yeah. Widen your stance for me. Okay. Alright. Take a seat back here.
They're arresting me because this guy stole a bunch of Legos.
Here's his phone. Yeah, I'll be en route on that. I'm gonna go back to that accident. Here you go.
I don't know why I have a phone.
It's okay.
Sounds good. Will you take him a statement?
Yeah, just a written one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on the phone with his girlfriend. Like, do you know, like, am I going to be able to bond him out?
I don't know. I don't know.
What charge is he? Like, do you know what charge?
I literally don't know anything about the case. I just showed up to
know
help.
we're trying to, like, that guy stole a bunch of money and stuff, and we're trying to get it back.
Yeah,
That's
so
all
you'd
I know.
have to, you can call into the police department and try and speak with the officer in charge of the
Okay,
case,
yeah,
but
we're gonna go-
again, I don't know anything about the case other than I was just here to help with them.
So why did he end up getting arrested?
He's being arrested for criminal stalking.
Stalking? Okay, for sure. Yeah, is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
Misdemeanor.
Okay, yeah,
I
we're going
believe.
to go bond him out.
I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me. You can look it up. It's in the Utah State Code.
You're good. Thanks.
I love you. I love you.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm not going to be on YouTube though.
5J47, will you hold the accident and show me out on Stores Avenue on the suspicious?
He hasn't said anything. Hello, officer.
There we go.
I love you.
So yeah, I'm not totally in the loop on what's going on. Just know the officer in charge of the case. He wanted me to have you fill out a written statement.
Yes,
Does that
sir.
work for you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give that to you.
Okay, I love you.
You're welcome to wait inside your house if that's what you'd prefer.
Yeah, their video and
okay.
for their YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and step into my car, and then when you're ready with that, you can just step out. I'll come grab
Sweet.
it from you. Okay.
What was he arrested for? What was the charge?
Criminal stalking.
Criminal stalking. That's what everybody. Yep. Sweet.
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
I don't know the details of the case other than that. So.
You're the greatest.
So what about all of his buddies that have been joining with him?
I want them all trespassed from my property too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and catch them and let them know that they've been trespassed. They're not welcome back, and
okay.
Yeah, we'll go
I
from
love
there.
American
Yeah.
Police Department.
Also be like part of the stalking? Because they've been showing up every day for the last 3 days.
I'd have to. I don't know the details of the case. You'd have to check with the officer who took the case. I just came down to help with the arrest in case he was resistant at all. So I don't know the details on it. He would just have to. You'd have to follow up with the officer in charge of the case. Did he give you a case number?
Not yet.
Okay, I can give that to you when I
we're
leave.
done.
Yeah.
I'm notoriously bad at writing. I might need another paper.
Okay, I can grab you a second one if you'd like.
Yeah, please.
Sure.
I got bad hands.
No, that's okay.
Big handwriting.
Sure.
I got first
Yeah, no problem. There's another one for you. Yeah, again, I'll just be right up front when you need
thank you.
Okay.
Is there a reason if they would like turn the body cams off, or is it like optional in Utah, or?
No, they're always rolling.
Oh, nice. Hi. What you guys up to?
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back to the family. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got her permission. She said we can film here, so we're just getting ready to film. We're gonna get the drone.
The owner of the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got her permission.
Okay.
We done a huge GoFundMe and stuff.
Yeah.
We have permission from this house, that orange house.
Yeah, they're also, they said we were good to film there too. So we're just.
They said we're allowed all over on that property.
Areas. We're just trying to get this GoFundMe going. It's a legit GoFundMe.
What's it for? Sorry.
We're getting back this money for this family. Let me pull up the GoFundMe. It's a real GoFundMe. No, it's real.
Yeah, do you want to hold this up? Okay, cool.
Care if I hold it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who we FaceTime?
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't know
Okay, why'd you hang up so fast?
I don't. He hadn't been on the phone in forever.
That's not true. So,
but yeah, so here's the GoFundMe. We got $10, 28,000.
Come on, guys.
can I express some concern?
Sure.
So I know who Ben is. I know the situation. I know the situation with this guy, the YouTube, the Legos. I know all that.
Okay.
He was arrested for stalking. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that. He's paying you guys to be here. I know that
No,
too.
he's not paying us.
He can't. And maybe it'd be better if he. Where is he at? I know he just left too.
I have no idea.
Okay.
The problem that we're running into is you guys are slowly becoming an accessory for stalking.
Yeah.
And you guys can be arrested for that.
Okay.
And so we're kind of at the phase point where the people that are involved in this are getting upset.
Yeah.
We're here to keep the peace.
Okay.
We're here to make sure that nobody gets in trouble, nobody gets hurt, nobody gets arrested. But I don't think that this kind of stuff is going to help the situation.
Well, but if we get this off and get the drone shot of it, it's going to look good, and then we'll take it all down,
That's
and then
how
we're
we're getting the funds for the
that's how
GoFundMe.
we're gonna because we can't, we're not gonna do the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe.
Okay.
We've already got it started.
So
we have a huge social media following.
the other issue that we run into is it can run into some defamation stuff, or it can have some other ramifications that come with it. Because the gentleman that Officer Richardson is explaining has been arrested. He's not allowed to have contact with that party or indirect contact either.
Yeah.
So you guys are indirectly in contact with that party. So we don't want that to threshold.
Okay.
Because that can mean you guys can get arrested as well.
I'm all for GoFundMes. I'm all for support on it. Like what you guys are doing, none of my business. But you have to understand, we're not stupid either. I know you're FaceTiming Ben. I know he's having you do this, and cool. If that's what he's doing, then cool. But I guess this is, like he explained, you don't want to get caught up in this. Ben doesn't want to go to jail again. We don't want to arrest him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that's not what we want to do. Obviously, we have to do our job.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you guys are just doing your jobs.
But what we want is not to take people to jail.
Absolutely.
We want Ben and his posse, whatever you guys call yourselves, Reckless Ben, whatever. We want you guys to be happy. We don't care. But we also have to look out for them.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to double check with the neighbors, make sure it's cool to use their phones.
Yeah.
I believe you, but,
Yeah,
it seems like I'm also. Is this really the most publicity? This fence on Stores Ave is the best publicity.
It is. The drone, it's going to be the best drone angle. We hired a drone scientist, and he said this was a really good spot. So, I mean, we've invested a lot into this GoFundMe already, and I think it's going to be a huge success.
Just so that you guys are aware, we also may have city ordinance regarding posting signage. So we're going to look into that before we leave.
Okay.
I realize that this is on private property, but it is on the sidewalk, so we'll have to look at that as well. Okay. Not to hustle you guys too much, but
yeah, no, you're fine.
We got to make sure that A, no laws are being broken, and B, nobody's going to be injured or in trouble or any of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
maybe give Officer Richardson a moment to check with the owner of the fence.
Yeah.
Hang out with us for a minute. Let us unravel this real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure. Just for the time being, it looks like this sign is already hung. We may ask you to take it down. I don't know. I don't want you guys to get confrontation with that gentleman. Let me have you. Is that your car?
Sure.
Will you go wait in your car for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Should we go wait in the
Yeah, just wait in the car. Are you with them here in the car? Yeah. Let's have you wait in the car. Please don't leave yet. Let me figure it out, and then I'll be with you momentarily, okay?
This was me. They had nothing to do with this. This is all 100% me. So if anything does happen,
okay, thank you. Hey, give us a minute, boss. We're going to figure it out, okay?
No, this fucking in jail.
I understand.
This ends today.
I know. We're talking to them.
fucking more.
Okay, I understand.
So-
We're talking to them. Just go hang out in your car or in your house for me. I told them to stay in the car. He went back to the house.
That guy got boxed.
Huh?
He got boxed.
I know. He's probably pissed off, but his face is on the sign.
Oh, I agree.
I think we have probably something here.
Let me go blue.
Oh, it's fine. We can talk about it. I think that whether it's the stalking stuff that we're looking at, we got to look at that one. We might have a signage code too, but this guy's being reasonable. Maybe he'll
He's
take
being
it
reasonable.
down.
She's like, yeah, they explained to GoFundMe. I said, okay. I don't want anything, like, I don't want to hem her up with anything.
But did she say they could put it on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, they explained to GoFundMe. They asked if they could use my sentence. I said, yeah, cool.
But does she know what's on there?
I doubt it.
Okay.
He was FaceTiming Ben. He was on
Yes.
FaceTime.
Yeah. Do you want to go and look at the code and verify for stalking to make sure that that's not an indirect contact?
Mm-hmm.
And then let me just make sure she knows what's on the sign. Is that cool?
Okay.
Will you pull
I
up?
haven't even read the sign, so.
Yeah, it's on there. His face is on there. They're gonna indirectly make her. They're gonna pull her into this.
Yeah. So what do you want me to make sure with this?
Go look at the stalking. Have him start collecting info for the other people, and then we'll deal with that.
Have this guy collect. Oh.
He's here. Yeah. All right. Hi. So sorry to bother you. I know that you just spoke with Officer Richardson. It sounds like you had authorized them to hang something on the fence. Have you seen what it is?
It's a GoFundMe.
Okay, but it's going to cause a problem with your neighbor because they're in a dispute. Is that okay if we take it down?
Yeah. Sure.
Is that okay? Because I don't want your neighbor to be upset at you because they're posting a sign. Have you seen the sign?
No.
Do you want to see it? Okay. I don't think that's appropriate. So I don't think it's a good thing. So she's taking it down. This is her property. We're working this out. Give us a minute. We'll be over in a sec. Okay. Oh, okay. But you can talk to her after if she wants to talk to you. But give us a sec. Okay. I don't think this is good because I think it's causing a problem with the neighbor.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with it, we're going to take it down. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they leave?
No, they're still here. They're in the car. But there was a dispute yesterday with this guy and another guy. And these guys are pulling you into this. I don't want you to be in this. So it's not good.
It's not good.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Okay. No, and
it's just a GoFundMe for a family.
Yeah, they're upset with this guy, and so they're posting this. So we're gonna take it down, and then we may come and talk to you again. I don't think so, but thank you very much. Okay. Thanks. She said she doesn't want it because she didn't know what it was.
Do we seize it or give it back?
Okay, so if it's in the commission of a crime, what is it?
Is it in the commission of a crime?
Is it disorderly conduct?
Why?
Did it raise the police to be summoned because it causes problems? Did he come out? Is he upset about it?
I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Look at your stalking code.
Yeah,
see if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance. We're just going to make sure we don't have anything. We can absolutely give it back to them.
I can handle this if you guys want to break to this.
What is it?
A psycho, 28-year-old screaming, having an episode.
How many units are 10-8?
I mean, there's 4 of us on.
But how many are 10-8 right now? No, go to that.
Nobody. Tonga's going to it.
Okay, yeah, why don't you back Tonga? I'll stay here because he's heated.
He is heated.
Let's unravel this real quick. If you think he was on the phone with the other dude, I think we ought to figure that out.
He definitely was.
Okay, yeah.
I think this is in the best interest of you. Okay. So, you know Ben, right? So I think we can agree we both know Ben was arrested for certain things.
Yeah.
I know you're on the phone with Ben. Yeah. Him sending you here and him having...
He didn't send me here.
Well,
I'm here on my own accord.
Okay. We're gonna... I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But just that taking place is another charge for him.
Right. But this was all my idea. They're all here because of me. Ben, I just called him because he's my friend, but he's done dealing with this. I took over the case because he doesn't want to get in any more trouble. He's actually got a flight home tomorrow.
That makes sense. Why are you FaceTiming Ben then?
I was just telling him,
hey man, look what I'm doing for your guy.
No.
Okay.
I was just seeing what he was doing. I mean, it was just completely, I guess, irrelevant to what was going on.
So there's not going to be any text message corroboration between you and him stating that he wanted you to come out here to post this for you?
No.
Or for him? Is that okay if we look?
No, it is not.
Okay. So we're going to give you a Miranda warning because right now what you're doing is illegal.
Okay.
Okay. So Officer Richardson's going to give you a Miranda warning because right now Ben is probably breaking the law. But we don't know what your involvement is. If we determine that you're involved, that could implicate you. If we determine that you're not involved or you're cooperating with us and we see that it's Ben and it's not you.
But it wasn't Ben, it was me.
I'm just telling you before we give you a Miranda warning.
Yeah.
Okay? Because there's a lot of ways this could go. And I'm not going to coerce you or scare you or threaten you, but because you were on your phone and Officer Richardson believes that you were FaceTiming Ben while you were hanging a sign across from the guy's house who Ben just got arrested for, we can appeal, we can request a search warrant.
Yeah.
For your phone, which means we seize your phone.
Yeah, for sure.
And if we get into your phone and we find out that you were lying to us, you can be arrested for this offense as well.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a problem. However, if you cooperate with us and you show us and you confirm that you're not involved and this was all your idea,
yeah,
then we probably end up parting ways and you'll end up with your phone.
Okay.
Do you understand all of that? Okay.
Sorry, it's not even that I believe you were calling Ben. You also just told me that was Ben. So
yeah.
It's just suspicious to us, and because we think there's a law broken here, we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions
No.
before we start this? Okay. I'm just going to advise you your rights, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in the court of law. The right to an attorney. If you're not afforded an attorney, one will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you still have the right to stop answering questions anytime and speak to an attorney. You understand your rights?
Yeah.
Okay, with these rights in mind, do you still wish to talk with me?
No.
No? Okay.
We're going to need your phone.
Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Let me see your phone. Okay. Don't. Do not do that.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand me? Right
Yeah.
now you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay? Put your hands behind your back. That's a worse charge than what you're looking at.
I was just locking my
Nope.
phone.
Oh, you were not.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope,
I was just locking my phone.
I don't
That's
think
all
so.
I did.
Okay. I don't think so.
It was on, look, it's on my credit card.
But when you quickly grab it after
I
I
wasn't
go to
gonna
grab
grab
the
it back.
phone and we tell
I
you
wasn't
that the
gonna
phone
grab
is
it back.
being silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to
Stop
you.
talking.
I was
Stop
giving it to
talking.
you.
Okay?
It's
That's
on
a
my,
problem.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet.
Okay,
I was turning it off.
But this is a problem. Is when I reach for the phone and you quickly pull it away.
I was just locking
that
it.
makes
That's
me
all I was
believe
doing.
that you're potentially.
Can you just
trying
hit the
to
lock
destroy-
button?
I'm not
It's
going
about
to.
to pay.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to manipulate this phone at all. But right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay? Let's put him in the back of the car. Hold on.
I'm going to search him up.
We're going to search him.
Okay, wind your stance. Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt stick closer?
No.
Any contraband of any kind?
No.
Let me call a detective, just because we're getting hammered right now.
Yeah, I swear, man, I was going to give you the phone.
I understand that, but the way it looks to me is like you're trying to get rid of evidence, or.
I mean,
Okay.
it's my phone. You know what I mean?
I understand that,
Also,
but after we explain to you that we got to
Yeah, I was
investigate
blocking my
this.
phone.
Okay.
That's all I was doing. It was up in my wallet. That's
All right.
all I was doing.
7J27, copy medical.
Do you have anything under this, like a shirt?
No.
Does your shirt have pockets?
1100 North.
Okay, will you take a step back with Lieutenant Adamson for a minute?
Hey, do you have a detective that can help us with this case?
Reported they passed away.
Yeah, so we're down here right now. We've got this gentleman that's involved. Long story short, he was on his phone with the party that was arrested for stalking while they were hanging a sign. We explained to him that he could be technically an accomplice for stalking because the code does read that they can't have any contact through a third-party neighbor or other party at the neighbor's residence. Anyways, he had his phone. We told him, hey, you know, if you consent to us to look through the phone to verify that you weren't talking to this guy, we can get you out of here. He said no. He said no, he doesn't want to talk. We asked for the phone, and while he was pulling the phone out, it looked like he was trying to get rid of evidence or do something to the phone. I snatched it real quick. I've got the phone. The phone is currently open. We've got him 82, so I want to bring him back to the PD, and then I need somebody to help me with the warrant for the phone.
Is this prescription?
No.
You're recording, right? Okay. What do you want me to do? I can leave a recording?
Okay, perfect. I'm
If
maintaining
they die
the
from
phone.
battery,
Richardson's got the dude. We still got to talk to the other party, and we got a car full of people. So I'm trying to keep that phone from locking out so that we can get that warrant. So. This is his friend. That guy was the one he was on the phone with.
Okay, will you come over here?
Yeah, it's Ben Schneider's friend. And Ben Schneider's friend is claiming that he did this on all of his own volition, but they were hanging a sign with the neighbor's face on there.
Well, Ben was here. I saw him.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him. He went to her house. Check her ring camera. Ben Schneider was here.
She's going to send it to us via email.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Yelled at you.
Yell at me.
Food for thought. Don't run up on me. We're 5 feet away from being tased, dude.
Correct. Yeah, that's all right. Tase me. I deserve it.
So I understand the situation. It sucks.
Yeah.
Lieutenant has all the answers compared to me, so
you're good. Tase me if you need to. I would.
I have no intention.
I would have deserved
I just caught me off guard.
If you have more problems, call us.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now, I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out, so just be aware of that. Go down. Low. Basement access, west side.
I'm going to go in the back.
We're all going to the back because that's the only access.
Okay, and there's no windows up here.
Correct. And there's a door on the inside that'll separate. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good. There's no way out.
Doors are open. Windows are open.
Windows are open.
You ready? On you.
Everybody step out. Come outside.
Search warrant.
Stand up and come outside. Right now. Let's go. Step outside.
Okay.
Step outside, everybody. Come on. Everybody step outside.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay?
Okay.
Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
Are we all going to prison today? Be serious.
It's not how it works. Let go.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's pretty tight.
Is anybody else in the house?
I don't think so. I can't take off my bag now. Okay.
Not your camera, just the battery. Widen your stance for me, please. Step forward, please. Right here. Gonzalez, take this one.
Rushing Court Police Department, make yourself known.
Take them over there. Sit down. Yep. Just keep this stuff away from him. This is his right here.
That one's mine. Oh no, that one's
Okay. go hang out with them. Thank you. No forced entry engaged when we were walking up, 5 in custody. We got the main target in custody as well.
Okay. That's everything. Good. Yeah, just check around, make sure we don't see anything else.
Sorry, yours is broken.
Get out of here. Put it in the warrant or later.
Okay, we're good for now, and I'll coordinate with detectives. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Stars. Everyone out? Okay. Alright, let's transport the PD.
Hey, we got 5 in custody. Yes, main target's in custody. So I don't know if we need anything else here at the Airbnb. I also don't know who Orem is looking for, but we're taking them all to the PD.
If it's about anything today, I was not here at all, or I wasn't in that neighborhood. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
No. You know, I wish I could tell you what I know is going on, but I have no idea. Okay. Hey, Sean, separate the one in blue from the rest of them. His property's behind him. We just put him in the car first. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks. Okay, see ya. Bye. This is his stuff, Tonga.
Well, we didn't go in.
There's a camera, don't drop that. Okay. You good? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Right?
Okay.
So,
He's got my cuffs too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are they arrested? I'm not primary on this. Okay. Like I was the last one. But we'll go over that.
I'm gonna lock the door right there. I just pressed the lock key. So if you guys get released, then you can figure out to get your property with the owner of the Airbnb. Okay.
Okay. Just per policy, I gotta search you again before we put you in the car. Okay. In the car. Yeah. And waiting your stance there.
Hi, kitty. That's a big kitty.
That is a big kitty. It's like a basketball.
You can come around. Or that way works. Works for me.
You have her ID still?
Yeah, no worries.
What?
You have her ID still?
Yeah, I still have her ID.
let me put it in the back.
Yeah, let's just keep it together.
Okay.
And we don't lose
They're just
anything.
questioning us, or what?
Yeah, people, we aren't, but yeah.
People will be.
Alright, so I'm going to hold your arm just so you don't fall, okay?
Sure.
That's locked, just so you know. Okay. You have a copy of the 29
Richardson does.
for the homeowner?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Who's in yours?
Here, maroon shirt, long hair. I got Jack in mine. Maroon shirt, long hair.
Okay,
Said blue hoodie.
Where's Blue Hoodie?
Blue hoodie's in Jake's.
Okay. He's solo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
good.
Go now?
Yeah. And then keep him separate from the rest of them. Hop in.
Okay. You have my backpack, right?
Yep.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. All right, this is gonna be awkward.
This is my first time in a cop car.
Same. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well done. Good catch. Thank you. Sweet.
Cool.
Anything else? Cool. Nope, we're good.
All right, we're rolling.
All right, thanks. Good work. Where did Sean go? Hey. Come here. Do you remember we were doing Hydro with the guy with the Deagle?
Huh?
Remember when we did Hydro with the guy with the Desert Eagle?
Yeah.
This is his Airbnb. He's in my truck right
Oh,
now.
really?
And that's so
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And I told Bebo that. He was like, what the fuck? That's so funny. Detectives are going to have Orem come and look at these guys to see, because they have video surveillance of all their guys. So we'll keep them on ice until we can start stripping resources. But it sounds like the other shifts rolled in. They're starting to take calls.
They're starting to take calls, which is good.
Okay.
We'll make sure everything's cleared up.
Yeah, that was great. And the fact that they were coming out when we were walking up. The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off. But
the other kid had a GoPro. We're out of here.
Just gonna give him this copy of the warrant, tell him how it went. Or these douchebags probably have property. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Are we being arrested?
I'll be honest, dude, I don't know a whole lot. I know that we served a warrant for something, and you are going to be spoken to by our detectives. So
Okay.
right now, you're just being detained. Okay.
Okay.
If they want to make that decision that you're under arrest, then they'll let you know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, dude. If I knew more, I would tell you.
Okay, no, I appreciate the transparency. Yeah, is it scary to SWAT houses? Sometimes people like defensive and
Yeah, I mean, every time you serve a warrant, you got to be careful, right?
yeah, I'd be so scared to be in your guys' position right now, because you don't know if like...
Good. I'm glad you guys are cooperative, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Alright, let's get you back there.
Like, you guys had like a gun, I'm like, oh my god, I can only imagine the terrible experiences you guys must have had.
Yeah, like I said, we're not trying to be assholes when it comes to doing stuff, but you never know what's going to happen.
No, I can only imagine, like, I've seen like Breaking Bad and stuff where they, the police come and then they like have a shootout and stuff, and like, I guess you never know what you're walking into, yeah. Yeah, I assume it's just procedure. This is my second time ever. First time was yesterday. Yeah, I've never been in trouble before. Normally, I'm the good guy.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm a journalist. I investigate and basically take bad people to court. And usually I try and do things by the books and stuff. And
sorry, say again?
I said, normally I just do things by the books. And I mean, I feel like this is probably like the tamest video I've ever done, actually. And this is the one where I get arrested for. It's kind of funny. But I feel like I've been following everything by the books. I followed the court. They said you have to serve papers in person, and got arrested for that yesterday. And then, like before we do anything, we always like make sure we're like legally in the right, I guess. I don't know what Josh's been. I think Josh's been telling you guys that we have been like walking up to his house in like masks and stuff at night, and so. I don't know if that has been happening to him, but it's definitely not us if that's what's been happening.
And like I said, I honestly don't know a lot about what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how that would like help our case out for us to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure
but,
that when they talk to you right now,
yeah. I know you have to be an unbiased source, and you're not allowed to, and you probably don't even know about anything.
I mean, I know the basics. I mean, I talked to you guys the other day, right? So I know.
Yeah.
Basically what you guys told me, and I haven't even talked to the other person involved.
Yeah.
So
it's a cool experience, I guess. I've never been on this side of. I guess now I get to see what it's like to be a criminal. Normally, I'm on the other side where I watch people get in the cop car. I'm like, haha, I got you arrested. So,
I guess it's interesting to see what I put other people through now. Gives me more sympathy, maybe. But no, I'll cooperate however I can. Yeah.
There's going to be questions and things that everyone talking about, but like I said, I don't have a whole lot of information on all that side of it. So I am doing my part, and then they'll do theirs.
Nice. Well, you're doing a good job.
Well, I appreciate you, dude.
Yesterday they put the cuffs on me so tight. I still have like markings on. So right now the cuffs are perfect, but it was so. I was just in the car, just like I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to complain about this, but like this sucks.
Yeah, if your cuffs are tight, just tell somebody. I don't know if you're talking about, but usually they'll try to.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to like be. I wanted to not seem like a Karen, you know, like like I don't want to complain. Like I'm obviously in the back of a cop car. I'm not like in a position to complain right now. But yeah, the cuffs are so much better today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was able to get my seatbelt. Should I get out?
You're good to hop out, man.
Okay. Stand right here?
I'm just doing it right. We'll go on this door right here.
Yeah. Hi, this is Officer Richardson with Maryport Police.
Hey, how are you?
Just following up with you. We got a decent amount of people in custody right now. I need to know everybody that's trespassed from your house. Do you know any names?
No, I don't know. I only know Ben's name. I don't know the other people from Adam.
Okay. All right. Just figured I'd try.
Okay, no, you're good. How many did you get? You got Ben?
We got 5 right now.
5, including Ben Schneider?
Yes.
Sweet. That's good. Okay. And the charges, stalking?
I have no info right now. I'm sorry. We're
okay,
still
no
working
worries.
it, but all right. So you don't know any names?
No, I don't know these people at all.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it.
Just keep coming.
I got you. Okay. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, are you Ben?
Yes.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
Okay.
Just wanted to try and talk with you, just try to figure out what's going on. It sounds like there's a lot going on that I don't know a lot about, so that's why I'm just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and just try to talk to you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I can share everything I know, I guess. And
Okay. Before I do so, I just want to make sure you're aware of your rights. Doesn't
Okay.
mean you're going to jail or anything, but just because we're in this setting and I may ask some questions that may come off as like interrogation or type stuff.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I just want to make sure you're aware of your rights and also that we're kind of covered and everything. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney. Do you understand the rights that I have just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
I'm assuming if I say no, then I go to jail.
I mean, I can't. I have to ask you some questions. I'm just confused with.
Yeah, I want to share my side. Yeah, I think there's a lot of like lies going around. I can clear
Okay.
stuff up. Yeah.
And if you don't want to answer a specific question, like I said, you can just say, "Hey, I don't want to answer that question." But that sound like a good deal?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what's going on? Because it sounds like police have been in contact with you, or kind of your, I'm gonna say posse, but for the past 4 days, right?
Well, yeah, I guess I can just say everything if you want.
Whatever you want to share me, and whatever you think is.
I don't know how much you know already, but basically, I'm journalist is kind of a weird word. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
And at first I started just making slackline videos, and then over time it's kind of gotten more into journalism, and I've kind of gained a niche of going in, like, people email me stories, and then I go in, basically it's usually corrupt organizations. I go in, and then I think the thing that separates me from other people is I don't just report on it, I actually take it to the next step and, like, shut them down. So, like, I guess the last one I did was, it's called Bikini Manor. It's they advertise as the world's scariest haunted house. And so I went in, and it turns out the haunted house doesn't exist. It's just like a trap to get people to show up so they can have like a torture fetish, I guess. It's like a cult of people. Actually, it's like a cult.
Interesting.
And they torture people. And I ended up, so it's like a normal journalist would just like report about it, but I actually went and I saw that he didn't renew his LLC. So I bought his company from him, and I was able to shut him down. And then I think we found some other loopholes. There was like he wasn't using his like fire codes. He didn't have like fire extinguishers and like his like fake haunted house. So we were able to, like, we just used like some crazy loopholes, but we got shut down. He got arrested, and that's kind of the brand. So someone hit me up. They said, "Hey, this company called Bricks and Minifigs stole my entire family's life savings from my dad. He spent his entire life collecting the world's biggest Star Wars Lego collection. It's worth $200,000, and he put it in this store so they could sell it for him, and they just kept the Legos and didn't pay him anything. And they're like, we politely went in and asked if we could have it back, and they said, the only way you get these Legos back is if you sue us. And I mean, if you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? So he's like, we don't know what else to do. Like, we've tried contacting attorneys, and they said, like, it's gonna, once we see what the attorney's fees are, we can't sue them. So like, we don't know what else to do. They're like, we need your help, Ben. So I was like, okay. So we went up and we basically sued them. Well, first I kind of did like the normal investigative journalism report. I didn't show you the video too if you wanted. It's on an unlisted video on YouTube. But we went up, and the video is almost ready to post. And we basically just went up and we documented everything. We got their side of the story. We got the old man's side of the, you know, we just get all sides. That's what the first thing we do. And then we were like, well, it seems like they're, they stole it, you know, because like when we got their side of the story, we're like, hey, we heard that there's a bunch of Legos in your store, and immediately like, get out or we're calling the police, like, you're harassing us. I'm like, I'm not harassing, I just asked a question, like, if you still have these Lego sets in your store. They're like, that's harassment and stuff. And
this was up in Oregon, right?
Yes.
From my understanding? Okay.
And so basically we're like, okay, like, I know an 83-year-old man that's dying of cancer, probably doesn't have the means to sue you, but I do. So we served them papers, we did everything legally, we took them to court. They were stupid enough not even to show up to court, so we won default judgment, and we went to basically collect, and they saw they had to pay us all the money, so they shut down their store in Oregon. And so now we are here because the owners live here, and also we met with the chief of police in Oregon, and he said that they're now doing a criminal investigation on them, and within, I think this was 4 or 5 days ago, he said within 2 weeks they should have enough evidence to put a warrant out for their arrest, which also sucks for us because if they get arrested, then it's really going to be hard to garnish their wages if we sue them again personally. Because if we sue them personally, obviously they can't show up to court and stuff if they're in jail. So we were like, well, we'll do it anyways. You know, we'll just sue him personally. So I filed all the paperwork. We have a lawsuit, me against him personally now, the LLC that they dissolved. So we go to his house, and actually, before you can get a court case accepted, you have to show that you had a good faith conversation to resolve it outside of court case first, or else they won't accept the court case. So the first step is...
Is this all out of Oregon then, or?
In Utah. Well, so we are doing...
Sorry, I'm just not very familiar with the civil side. I know with all the criminal side, right?
Yeah. So in Oregon, so we have to sue them through the Marion County Court in Oregon because that's where the crime took place. Even though I live in Los Angeles, they live in Utah. That's just what the law says. We have to, from my understanding. And
so that's part of Oregon's civil thing.
Yeah,
is you have to have a good faith conversation.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry,
so
just trying to understand it.
I went to have a good faith. I rang their doorbell, and the guy comes out. He's like, oh, you know, once he sees me, he's like, oh, like really mad. I'm like, hello, like, hey, I'm here to have a good faith conversation with you. Before I'm like, I do have information. I talked to the chief of police. You might be arrested in 2 weeks, or at least it's going to be a warrant out for your arrest. We already won the lawsuit. We're gonna win again. Like, the store's closed down. We saw, and also we could see the Lego sets were still in the store. So we're like, we know you're not going to sell these Lego sets. Like, the Lego sets are probably just going to go to corporate, you know? So we're like, if you want, you can just open the door and open the Lego sets. Like, it's literally not even your Lego sets. You're not going to keep them. So, like, it's, like, we're on the same team here is what I said. Like, we should work together to get them these Lego sets back. Or the alternative is we take you to court. And then right after I said that, the cops showed up. They're like, "You're trespassing," da, da, da. And the cops were yelling at me and stuff. They're like, "You have to leave." And I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "He's asked you many times to leave. You never left his property." They're like, "We're gonna arrest you for trespassing." I'm like, "He's never asked. He's never even said a single word to me. If he told me to leave, I would have left his property. You know, like, I'm just here doing what the court said to have a good faith conversation." So then the next step is, if the good faith conversation doesn't work, you serve them legal papers. So we went to serve them legal papers. It has to be someone over 18 that's not related to the case. So I just found someone who said they were down, and we drove up, and the cops came like immediately, and we're like, "Hey, we're here to serve them papers," and like we didn't even go on the property or anything because I'm trespassing the property, so obviously we're not going to walk on the property. But the previous day I did ask, I said, "Hey, am I allowed on the street?" And they said, "Yes, you're allowed on the street, just don't walk on the property." So I thought I was in the legal right to be on the street to serve them these papers, you know. And so basically what happened is, and then we put a sign, we found a public sign, what's it called, like a public strip that's not owned by the HOA, it's just public property. And we put a little sign up that just says, like, "I stole Legos," you know. And the thing was, like, and obviously it's for YouTube, so we're going to be a little goofy with it, you know. But we had our legal right to put that sign there because it's in public property. And if anyone asked us to take it down, obviously we would take it down. But basically the joke was we're going to have, because obviously he's not going to want to be served, you know. Like, if we knock at his door and say, "Hey, we're here to serve you papers," he's not going to answer. So it was like, oh, he's going to walk out to take out the sign, and, "Hey, you've been served." We go home, that's it. We see him in court, you know. And then all of a sudden the police come, and they're like, "You're stalking him." And I'm like, explaining to the police, I'm like, we're not stalking him. We're doing, like, I even told the cop, I'm like, I wish we could just send him an email, like, "Show up to court this day." That would be so easy for us. But this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, or, you know, letter in the mail. I don't know. Like, that's how I would do it. But I'm not the one that writes the law. The government is. So I was like, we are just following what the law says, you know. And the police actually were kind of working with us at the beginning. They're like, "Okay, we'll serve the papers." I was like, "Oh, that'd be awesome," you know. Like, we can serve papers. So they walk up, and then I see them talking to him, and the police weren't even trying to serve. Like, all they have to do is just say, "You've been served," and drop it on his front door, you know. Like, if he sees you do that, that counts. But the police are like, "He doesn't want your papers." I'm like, "You can't just serve." They're like, "We tried serving it, but we couldn't do it." And they're like, "He doesn't want your papers. You just have to figure out civilly." And I'm like, "This is the civil method, you know. Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve." They're like, "Well, then just sue him then." I'm like, "That's what we're doing." Like, you see how this is a circle, you know. So I'm like, okay, if I follow your instructions, I will be back here tomorrow to sue him for not being able to sue him, you know, like I was like, "What's the alternative?" And they're like, "You just have to sue him." I'm like, "That's what I'm doing. Like, that we are following the law by doing this." And so I got arrested I still think it was a false arrest because I was following the law. Like, I was doing what the court tells us to do, you know. And I think Josh has been, I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin. Like, the guy I was with, I mean, I'm from California, so I've smoked weed before, but that's the most intense drug I've done. But I haven't smoked weed since a long time. But the guy I was with, he's never smoked, drank a day in his life, and they were like, "We can tell you're on drugs and stuff." And so I don't know what Josh is telling them that we're doing, but yeah. And then today we were like, so I thought it was a funny plot point for the video to be like, okay, well, if we serve him, we go to jail, you know. So obviously we can't go through the civil way, because they keep saying do it civilly, and obviously going civilly, suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe. I have a big following. I'm very confident if I made a GoFundMe, we would get him the $200,000 just from a GoFundMe. I'm very confident we would do that, but I have to like do something funny. So we were like, well, we found a house that we saw some people at the house yesterday. They were really like, oh my gosh, like they're arresting you just for like serving court papers. Like all the neighbors were like, it seemed like they were on our side, you know. So we talked to the neighbors about it, and they were like, yeah, let's do a GoFundMe here. Like, I give you permission to put the sign up at my house, you know. It's freedom of speech. We're allowed to do that if it's their private property, you know. And so we're like, we'll just do like a little video where we're like, hey, like donate to this, and we have that sign hung up, you know. And then we're like, we're just gonna make like a short little video just for the GoFundMe, and then my friend gets arrested, and he's not even like, I just met him for this video. He showed up to this video. So I had a fake tier on my Patreon where it was like, if you pay me $3,000, it was like, it's a joke tier. A lot of things I do are satire, I guess you haven't found out by now, but I involve a lot of satire in like my work. And so a lot of big YouTubers that I think are terrible people, they always have like tiers where it's like, if you pay me $1,000, you can collab with me, which I think is so, it's like, why would you have someone pay to work for you? You know, I think that's so stupid. So I did the same thing jokingly on mine. I'm like, if you pay me $3,000, you can be in one of my videos. And I think the guy who got arrested today, he was like my biggest fan ever, you know. And so he was like, I'll pay that, you know. He's like, if I pay this, are you really gonna do a video with me? I was like, no, it's a joke. Like, don't pay them. I'll just do a video with you. Like, who cares? Like, you don't have to pay anything. So I flew him out, and so that's how I met him actually, was through that. And then what they said is he was being kind of a dick to the police, I guess, today, and that's why he got arrested. So I don't know if that's true. I don't really know him that well. Maybe he was, I guess. Maybe he's not being as cooperative as like the rest of us are. I mean, all these people are just random people that were in that Airbnb that you guys like swatted us for. Like those are all just random people. I just met all of them as of like a couple days ago. So I'm really the if anyone should get in trouble, it should be me. But not them.
Okay. So today's event was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that, or how did that all
come? So I wanted to video the GoFundMe because the whole thing is like, okay, if we do a video of this thing, I know, like, I just know how the internet works. It's gonna raise the money for this family.
Right.
And before we could even shoot the video, the police just came and shut it down and arrested it, like, Sheldon. I don't know if he deserved to be. Maybe he was talking back. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there either. Yeah, because I was afraid that if I go back, then they're gonna arrest. So I just stayed back out of it. I wasn't in it at all.
But the plan with everyone was to create this video.
It was just to create a video, yes.
For the GoFundMe.
And then get the. Because if I just say like, hey, this man stole his Legos, donate, no one's gonna care. You know, like you got to do something like kind of funny for it. You know. And, but the purpose wasn't to intimidate Josh. You know, it was like those neighbors seemed like they were like on our side. You know, and it was like, oh, like if we do it at the neighbor's house, like it'll go viral. And yeah, but the purpose wasn't to intimidate Josh. It wasn't to like make him scared. I guess it was because I know that that's going to go viral and that's going to basically blow up and get. Like, that sign is a funny sign, you know, and, like, we have the freedom of speech to say that, you know, and it's true, it's not defamation. I mean, even if it is defamation, he has to get us in civil court, but it's not defamation, it is true, like, that is what he did, and I have so much evidence to back it up in our documentary, and we have the freedom of speech for that person to put that up on their property, and I thought we were doing a good thing by getting this family their money back, you know, and, like, we're like, because the police said, hey, do not serve them court papers, which means basically the police told me, do not take this man to court or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was our solution.
Gotcha. So this group, you mentioned that this group you had today, and kind of the last few days, you've just met them.
As of like 3 days ago.
Okay. Who are the people that you met just 3 days ago?
I don't even know half their names. Yeah, if you give me my phone, I could probably tell you. But
who do you know? I guess.
I know Sheldon, but I only know him from, he showed up in Oregon. So that was my first time meeting him, was in Oregon. He showed up to do the Lego video for like 3 days, I think, is what we only filmed for 3 days. And then I came back on my own to see that the store was closed. And then he was like, I don't know, he was kind of depressed. And I just saw, he was like, that was the best like 3 days of my life when he did the Oregon thing. So I was like, okay, come out for this. You know, I was like, we're going to continue.
Okay. So you and Sheldon have kind of been talking a little bit longer than the other guys.
Yeah.
How did you get in touch with these other guys that you just met 3 days ago?
I think I put out an Instagram story maybe. I was like, hey, if you're in Utah and you want to help take down a bad guy, hit me up.
Okay. All right. But Sheldon, because he lives
in
Illinois.
Yeah.
And so you guys kind of talk every now and then and said, hey, come out to Utah and come help me with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we call each other on the phone every once in a while. But...
Okay, but all the other people just Instagram to say, hey, I need help with this, come help me.
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole, I guess from my understanding of what you're saying is the whole reason we're here in Utah is to serve Josh papers.
Yeah, because we won the court case in Oregon, and now we have to sue him personally. It's what we have to do. I don't know.
Okay. Tell me about like this other stuff that's going on. Like, sounds like there was some ducks that were dropped off in a box.
Yeah, so that was so basically I do, like I said, I do a lot of satire in my stuff. So there was basically Josh has been using these loopholes of legal contracts and stuff, and so I kind of want to do like an art piece, if that makes sense. So it's basically I did it really in my last video and it went kind of viral, so I was like, oh, I'll just do the same thing with this, where this horror director was basically tricking people into contracts, and then that way he could torture them, and then he'd pass off his fiction, but it was actually real torture, and we took him down. It was a whole thing, so I was like, oh, I'll do the same thing with it. Like, this guy's kind of doing the same thing, like he's tricking people in contracts, he's doing a bunch of like very shady legal loopholes and stuff. So the whole point of this video was like, okay, because from a storytelling perspective, I like to show, don't tell, if that makes sense. So I could tell the audience, I could tell someone, this is wrong, but if you're a bad guy, obviously you're not going to listen. But what if you could show a bad guy that through like art, that what you're doing is wrong, you know? So it was basically just a satire piece where we were like, hey, here's this, do you want this package? He's like, yeah. We're like, okay, sign here then. And so he signs, and then in it, it's like, we said in the contract, like, you have to do the chicken dance, you have to do like it's just obviously a goofy satire contract.
Gotcha.
So it's just a piece of satire to show in the video, this is why it's wrong. And now his own methods happen back to him, but not in a real way, in a satire way.
Gotcha. Okay. And then there's another one, like...
We didn't think that... I'm sorry, I'm going to finish. And we didn't think that it was going to be anything to intimidate him. It was literally satire for... It's like an art piece to satire for the video, you know?
Okay. Yeah, and then there was like another one the following day with like a church... You're acting like a church member and something like that. Another just...
he wasn't acting... He actually was a Mormon. And so, yeah, we just found a Mormon because we found out that... So one thing for the video, too, we found out that's so ironic is that he's super hardcore Mormon, which, I mean, I guess you can believe whatever you want, I guess, but the thing is...
Josh is that what you're saying? Okay.
And Brandon. And so what I thought was strange about that is, like, for me, I would expect an atheist to steal a bunch of money. That's kind of like, oh, okay, that's expected, you know, because when they die, nothing happens. But a Mormon, if you steal that much money, then you go to the outer layer, you go to their hell, you know what I mean? And so it's like, what? He either doesn't believe in Mormonism, or he thinks he's going to hell, I guess. So we just found a Mormon, and we were like, hey, like, this is what Josh did, you know? Like... Do you want to, like, save him, you know? Because we thought, like, if he did do something bad, like, that would be a good thing to do to him, right? To actually, like, get him to repent for his sins, and that way he can be saved. And so we thought that was a good thing by, like, sending... I guess he ultimately chose to go, but obviously, I guess we kind of knew that if we told someone about it, they'd probably go and tell them about it. But ultimately, we thought that was doing a good thing by, like, saving him from his sins, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Just trying to get your point of view from all that. Just
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you think maybe would be
That is
fun?
every single interaction we've had with him, I think, since we've been in Utah. We called him, I never interacted with him when we were in Oregon, but I did have, I think, 3 phone calls with him. And I already sent those 3 phone calls to the chief of police in Oregon, and that's what allowed him to now do criminal charges, were those phone calls of him basically admitting to everything that happened.
Gotcha.
But besides that, I think I've just described every single contact I've ever had with Josh, our entire history, I think.
In Utah, here.
Utah and Oregon, yeah. And then those 3 phone calls.
Okay.
There were 3 phone calls we had in Oregon, yeah.
Okay.
No, 4, because then at the very end, yeah, we did have last phone call where he's like, I'm going to give all the stuff back. And then we went back, and it turns out he was lying. And then, but besides that, that's my entire history with Josh.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, give me 1 second. Give me longer than a second, but just hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And need anything? Water?
I don't think so.
Okay. If you do, just knock on the door here, and we're just right out here.
Actually, is there a bathroom? Am I allowed to go to the bathroom, or is that?
Yeah, you can.
I can hold it if you'd rather me stay here.
I don't care either way. I can take you over to the bathroom or not.
I gotta have to pee.
I'm not going to make you sit here and...
I don't have to pee like that bad, but it's kind of good.
Well, I'm not going to make you sit here and fidget and spin and do whatever. I hate those faucets.
Oh no! You guys changing here too?
I don't, but some do.
Oh, nice. Is this you get like a police chase and you're all sweaty running around?
Yeah, we're back right here.
This way? Okay.
No, you're good. Yeah, just hang tight. If you need anything, knock on the door.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yep. Hey, Ben.
Hello.
Another few quick questions. So it sounds like you guys were down in Orem today. Is that correct? Or someone was down in Orem?
Let me think. So
At one of the other stores there or something?
what did we do that for? I forget what we did. Oh, yeah. So another part of the investigation is, so originally we were like, what if we tell Lego? So Bricks and Minifigs basically brags a lot about how the whole reason they exist.
Sorry, my phone's going off like crazy.
That's all good.
I'll put it on silent.
Okay.
Kind of distracting.
So Bricks and Minifigs, they say that the CEO brags that they only exist because Lego is kind enough to license them the use of their logo, so that way they can, what's it called? So they can like basically advertise the Logo and the Lego logo. Sorry, tongue twister. And Lego doesn't sue them because they pay a bunch of royalties to Lego, so that way they can use their logo. So we're like, okay, what if we tell Lego about that? Oh, and also, the CEO is also covering up this crime too of Bricks and Minifigs. Like the CEO's all on it. I think he might get arrested soon too. And then so we're like, well, but they're like that might take months and months because it's like this whole case. We're like, what if we can just, if we want immediate results, what if we just tell Lego about this and they drop Bricks and Minifigs, like that license, you know, and then that way Bricks and Minifigs can no longer use
that logo.
That logo, yeah, and it would destroy Bricks and Minifigs, you know. And we're like, that's kind of what we do is we find like ways to like take bad people down, you know. So that's like, literally that's my brand is doing exactly that, just like finding legal ways to take companies down. Like that could destroy the whole company. So we email Lego, and Lego replies back to us, and they say, we have no affiliation with Bricks and Minifigs. This is America. If they want to resell our products, we can't stop them. You know? So we're like, what the heck? So we tell one of the owners about it, and well, the previous owner that was at the Oregon location before Joshua Johnson Brandness took over, and she's like, no, that's wrong because we pay. Corporate told us that we have to pay them a lot of money each month for the right to use that Lego logo. And the more I started looking into it, it looks like corporate might be lying to the franchises to be stealing millions of dollars. So I think there's like millions of dollars in like corruption there.
Okay.
So we just Googled the closest Bricks and Minifigs. And so I went in and we were going to ask them like, hey, do you pay money to license, like, do you pay corporate money to license the Lego logo? Because if so, we think corporate's lying to, you know, maybe we can like work with you guys. Like, I think corporate's stealing your money. Like, I think we can like create a lawsuit against corporate and get you guys a bunch of money back, you know. And it didn't go to plan. We walked in and the guy's like, I know your face. If you don't leave right now, we're gonna call the police. I'm like, but we're just here to make you guys money, you know. Like we found a corporate stealing a bunch of your money. Like they're and he's like, if you don't leave right now, we're call the police. I'm like, okay. Like I'm not gonna argue with you. We'll leave. And that was that.
Gotcha.
And then I think we got food somewhere. We went to like a hamburger place.
Gotcha.
And then I think we just drove back after that. I think that's all we did.
Okay. Who was with you when you went down to the one in Orem?
There was a girl, I forget her name, just some girl from Instagram. I think it might start with an E, I'm not sure. And then Sheldon.
And Sheldon?
Was it? Yeah.
Just the three of you?
Yeah, and we weren't told that we're not allowed inside a Bricks and Minifigs store. Just that specific store in Oregon. I've been trespassed because I walked in, I said, hey, I think my friend has some Legos in here. It's like supposed to be the world's biggest Star Wars collection set. That's all it took. And get out of here! You're trespassed. So I can't go back to the Oregon one, but so yeah, I basically just to work on that final part of I think it's gonna be a 3-parter. Part 1 in Oregon, Part 2 in Utah, Part 3. Let's take the whole company down if they're doing these millions of dollars of corruption.
Gotcha. Okay. So they told you to leave. You left right away at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was you, Sheldon, and another girl that her name started with an E.
I'm not sure.
What color of hair does she have?
Black, and I think there's little bleach streaks, I think.
Oh, okay. Is she with you?
I saw her get in the cop car, yes.
Okay, so she's with you guys today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw her get in the cop car when the police came and they put everyone, so I saw her. She's probably in for questioning right now, yeah. But again, my first time meeting her ever was yesterday, and like another thing is I used to tell everyone the plan before I did videos, like here's the plan, but now it's kind of like show up and I'll tell you the plan on camera because then you get their reaction on camera, you know? It's like, here's the plan, guys, and then you get their reaction. And so most of these guys don't even know what they're doing. Like, if anyone's in trouble, it's me, you know, so it's not
okay, so that was the plan yesterday, was with her or with anyone.
So she was supposed to be the one to serve the papers.
When he came out with the sign.
Yeah. So she serves in the paper, and then we're just gonna leave and go home. And but.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the police kept us there for like 4 hours because the police were like, "We need you to see these court papers," and they come to our car and grab the court papers, and then like an hour later they come back like, "Here's your papers back." 10 minutes later, we need to see these papers again. They like see, and we were just sitting there with them studying the paper. Like, these are legal paper. Like, I don't know what they thought we were doing. Like, we're just here to serve papers.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Okay.
Like, we're not here to harass him. Like, this is what the, like, if we could just email him, that would be much easier, you know? But
I agree. Yeah, that would be easier. So, okay. That's all the questions I have for now. So just hang tight again. Need anything? Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, just knock on the door if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
Alright, Ben. Hello. Thanks for being cooperative and everything today. So our plan kind of moving forward is we're going to book you back into the jail, okay, for an additional stalking charge. So what that kind of looks like, you're booked in on a stalking for all the stuff that happened, whatever happened yesterday, right? I don't really know the full details of that, but you kind of explained it to me, but I don't know the details behind that. But we're looking at some different things that happened today, right? You had your little crew go back to the house today, post that picture thing in front of his house,
Well,
and
they
then
went
also
to,
well, you're in the vicinity, right?
Yeah, but they didn't say I couldn't go back though. They couldn't say I couldn't do that. Like I wasn't warned that.
Right, but we're still doing these patterns of showing up at people's houses, like near their house, posting these posters in front of their houses. It still kind of meets that element. And a lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right? But I'm just kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt and explaining to you of kind of where we're at, rather than it's just like, hey, you're under arrest for stalking, and then you have questions like, well, what's going on, right? So I'm kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt of explaining things to you, right? And then the other thing was the creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
Well, in the concept of the stalking, right? You're blasting this guy that you were arrested for stalking yesterday, saying that he's all this stuff. It's again another element to the stalking. And then just the entire stuff that's leading up to this, like...
But is that stalking or is it... I guess you're right, I just have to fight in court, I guess.
Yep.
And then if I fight in court, am I able to get like... I don't know, like... I guess you wouldn't have that answer now, man.
Probably not, no.
Okay, should I...
Yep.
Have to go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's gonna... He has cuffs for you. Again, I appreciate your cooperation and everything, and it does go a long way with the cooperation, though, and everything. Do you have any further questions for me about anything?
You want to tell me what time it is?
8 o'clock. 8:15.
Okay, I have a friend arriving at the airport that's supposed to pick up at 8:30. Do you happen to know when I'll be able to call him?
When you get down to jail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for being listening and everything.
Yeah, and everything that you told me, and I've talked to everyone that was with you too, it's all going to be documented in my report.
Okay, thank you so much.
So it's not like, again, that everything that you told me is going to be documented.
Okay.
Okay?
I guess last question.
Yeah.
And this is it. Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much. That's
Yep.
it.
Pardon my reach. I'm just
No, it's all good.
on.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks for being nice and cool.
Thank you for being cooperative.
And, I try to be as open as possible with the whole thing.
Take care.
See ya. I don't know. Do you think it's too late to bail out tonight? Since it's already 8 o'clock?
I honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know the jail's procedures. So I don't know if they have a time in which you're able to bail out and which you're not.
Yeah, I have a friend arriving at the airport that I have to pick up at 8:30. He's going to be so scared. He's going to be like, what the heck? Like, why isn't he answering his phone? He's going to be stuck at the airport. Oh, no.
It's a good thing there's Uber.
Yeah. So were you helping investigate the case at all, or?
Not today. I was there on Sunday. I talked to you on Sunday. Looked up some of your videos.
Oh, did you see the slacklining stuff?
I didn't see any of the slacklining stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of time.
Oh, what one did you watch?
I just watched the first like 5 to 10 minutes of the Candyman.
Oh, yeah. With the one where I'm like, I'm going to do the scariest haunted house in the world, that one?
The footage was lost.
Oh, the guy, he lost his hard drive, yeah. So that's the 5th video in the episode, or the 5th episode in the video. Yeah, so I guess you can kind of see what I do. It's like I just take down bad guys and stuff, like people like torture other people and stuff, and that's exactly what this guy's doing. It's literally the exact same thing. He's this bad guy and he's making up stories about us to get us arrested and stuff, but I think in the end it'll all work out and justice will be served, but yeah, just gotta deal with it for now. But I think it makes the video better. Like, we got arrested for trying to serve him court papers. Like, it's so messed up.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the situation.
Yeah, they said we were stalking him, but there's no other way to take him to court. Like, we have to serve him court papers, you know? Like, that's, if we want to take him to court, that's what has to happen. So, yeah. I mean, you can watch it. It's going to be a 3-part video, I think. The first part will be out in hopefully like 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun, I think.
Hello.
American Fork, 1 male.
You say 1 male, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. So how far did you get in the McKinney Manor video?
I was only able to make it like 10, 15 minutes maybe.
Did we go to Tennessee yet?
Yeah, I think you had just started the conversation with, what was his name?
Red, the guy who got drugged behind the car and
Yes.
he got his stomach.
That's wild.
Yeah. That's like every single person that came to us. That was happening every week for like 6 years.
That's insane.
And we put an end to it. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello. I made a GoFundMe and they arrested me.
Oh, son of a bitch.